Hello! Hi, Dan and Milo! So, we are giving this one another try. It was very much lots of talking, very linear, setup the last time we played this, so it was like, it's not really grabbing me the same as like Zero Escape. Or even Danganronpa. Yeah, so we have played this one before it came out. What are we, 19th of October, but please see the previous video for all the bump about this. But yeah, Inescapable, no rules, no rescue. Gist of it is, this guy that looks like a fictional character is a bus driver called Daniel, I think. Possibly? I don't know. Could he be? We'll have a look when we load in. I can't remember. Definitely a bus driver. Yes, no rules in it, no rescuable. So, yeah, we will continue with where we left off. Basically, these people thought they were doing various other things. They went on the bus, they got kidnapped, they woke up in a shipping container on an island. And they're told that basically if they live there for a year, then at the end of it, they get like £1 million or something. A significant amount of money. But it's obviously more sinister than that. Hi, Mr. Corners. And one of them is like really rich, like an heiress. The little blonde-haired, pigtailed lady over on the left-hand side is like a French heiress, so it doesn't need the money. So it's kind of odd. But apparently you can like fail. You can die like really soon. There's also some mini games. So there's a chance of you like failing out of the game before you get to the end of the story. So yeah, but it's not voting out. I think it's very much like Zero Escape, where like people die, but we haven't really found that yet. So let me load in.
I was looking for you.
So phone. Character bios. Harrison Finn. Okay. Not Daniel. I don't know why I thought Daniel. So literally he's Harry. Sigh. But he's a bus driver. I don't know if it actually says that in here, but I am fairly certain he's a bus driver. So they've got like these contestant IDs. You know, this guy's an Italian restaurateur. You know, the French heiress. She's just turned 18. Because you live in my brain. Yeah, and I was literally just having a conversation with you, so that's probably why. There's a guy that just likes biking, a Dutch professional cyclist. And then there's one lady that, like, or one person, that was very, I think it was Sasha, yeah. No one knows anything about Sasha. So that, obviously there's the achievements, which has the one for why is there a rock, which I did a little, thingy. No, one of them is not called Mr. Corner, sorry. But yeah, it's yeah, so far we've been told we're being filmed. It's like a reality show. There was a puzzle on the door of the shipping container, but that is literally the only puzzle we've had. So it's very much been a visual novel up till now. Achievement wise, we've got one, which was finished the first day. And yeah, the kitchen looks nice. It does. There's not enough counter space to be able to prepare food for all of these people. And there are definitely not enough cupboards. But it's not a shithole, which is good. So they're on an island. There's a beach. There's also like an internal conspiracy rebellion group of people that are like, we're going to try and figure out a way to escape, avoid the cameras. I don't know what I said that you objected to. There's no command for it. Because you have a problem when I say, oh, my giddy aunt, which apparently I take after my mum. I've picked up from my mum, and my grandma used to say it as well, so that's why I say that. Though it also possibly was in a some sort of media, you know, but I get that from my mum. That's not the point, and she doesn't swear, so that's not swearing. So I have no idea what I said. But anyway, there's an island. There's a rebellion as part of the contestants. People that want to escape. Oh, I said shithole. Oh, well, that's not swearing. It's not swearing. So yeah. But no one said anything about people dying yet, but I'm assuming it's, you know, people are going to die. They want to be entertained. So, you know, sex, conflict, death is usually this sort of extreme entertainment. And there's a prize. I mean, there's literally achievement if you die, so yeah. So far what we've done was we're on day 4. We've basically just been going around looking at rooms, talking to people, and then you know, we get morning, we pick where we go, and we have conversations. So as I said, is Davina McCall in it? No. There are 2 sisters, possibly, definitely two women who did a video call at the beginning that are the producers. One of them seems very unhinged, one of them is less so. It's, you know, giving Danganronpa meets Zero Escape vibes. So, there you are. I was looking for you. I don't know who's talking. I think it's Harrison. Who he's talking to, though.
Pretend I'm invisible.
Okay. So it's, I think, partially voiced or somewhat voiced. I don't know, but I need to get the sound balance right because I can barely hear. But I don't want it to start echoing on my mic. Okay. Time to be the best actor you can, Harry. Yeah, Sasha is, I reckon, some sort of hacker slash rebel slash cool person with an undercut. So yeah. We like her.
There's something in the fridge I wanted to show you.
Alright, it's a little bit too loud then.
A cream pie.
You're so funny. Something like that.
Yeah. And it's really kind of, you know, it's not grabbed me as yet. So we'll give it basically another stream, see how it goes. And if I don't deem it stream worthy enough or people aren't as engaged, then we will not do.
Look here.
I'll pass. Not actually interested.
I have no idea what is in the oh yeah, so Mia, Giovanni, Don, they're spearheading this rebellion. So there's basically someone's gonna Dan and Giovanni. Oh, there is a character called Dan. What happened to her hand? She's got gloves on. Are gonna have a fight to keep the cameras away from the rest, so it's a massive gamble. Right, so we're talking to Sasha about the rebellion. Gotcha. So this is why there's something in the fridge that he is just so terrible at, like, stealth.
No, look. It's something Annika made for you. She saw your spaghetti monster badge and had an idea.
Okay.
Thank you. The fridge will cover us well enough.
What am I looking at?
I just needed you a moment without the cameras. Had to improvise.
Yeah, figured. What's up?
Follow me after this. We found a safe space where we can talk.
Don't try any funny business. I'm well prepared. I don't trust your ass one bit.
Yeah, understood.
Because everyone's been like, oh, sharing information. Sasha's been very much, I'm not sharing information. I don't know you. I've been kidnapped onto an island, which is reasonable.
So, I was thinking we can thank her by making a garland of flowers. Over here.
Can't help but feel a bit paranoid. What if Sasha turns on me, or worse? Making a massive gamble here. I just have to remember I can't trust anyone.
You're planning either a murder or an escape.
At the moment, we're going for escape.
Jesus. The latter, actually. How did you figure it out?
Sus behavior avoiding cameras, desperately trying to draw my attention. You can't do stealth for shit.
Yeah.
I'm trying. It got us this far.
But yeah, how's everyone's weekends going? I was slightly late starting the stream because I was just getting a stew in the oven to actually stew, because it needs like 3 hours, and the best time to put that in is while I'm streaming. But then I realized it was like 10 to 3 and half the ingredients weren't cut, so I was just like desperately trying to finish it off. I did, but then it took an extra like couple of minutes because I had to just tidy up. But yeah, how's everyone else doing? Had a good weekend? As always, I hate that it is Sunday and I don't feel like I feel like the weekend is just too short. So you did Panto wrong. Oh dear. Which Panto was it?
What's the deal?
Mia and Dan found a dock with some boats. We're preparing an escape plan, but the boats will need some fixing up.
Damn, Protein Brain got lucky. Where do these boats be?
Somewhere south of here, but it's best we don't go there today. There might be cameras, and the producers might find out what we're plotting.
Gingerbread Man. I don't think I've ever seen that one.
Why would they leave a dock with boats for us to find? This seems hella planned.
They're probably not expecting us to try and escape. From what I understood, the boats need fixing, and we need a direction. We were hoping you and Francisca can help out with the boats.
We'd first need to see them, but buoyancy is easy to achieve. The tricky part is patching them up, but Chica might know how.
Francisca doesn't know of the plan yet. Everyone is being informed one by one, subtly.
Oh, not so subtly in this case.
Giovanni and Dan will act as distractions so we can go undetected.
We'll probably need to act fast. Get food, get materials, skedaddle.
Food?
We don't know how far land is. We'll need water and food just in case.
Sasha proves to be a font of information. They really think of everything. Yeah, well, you're just not prepared enough. I wonder how they became so knowledgeable about survival or, well, planning. Because everyone needs to eat, dickhead.
Details to be ironed out while we're fixing the stuff. Once they notice, we're probably on a timer before they rush here.
Rush here? How would they even do that?
We got here somehow. My guess, given the containers, is by ship. The two dicks probably have a team ready to intervene. We just don't know how fast.
The more I think about it, the more I'm getting cold feet. So many things stacked against us. We gotta try. There's also the fact we might suffer repercussions for our actions, as the two said.
Suddenly, I feel like this isn't that great of an idea after all.
I've seen dudes take dildos twice the size of their arm. If they've got that courage, so can you.
This is a mature-rated game. Good, good, good. I mean, I know I had a hot tub scene, but... You know, me in games with dildos, apparently.
Disgusting. Please, don't say that again.
Man up. Wheels are in motion. I'll take care of checking the boats.
Also. Now I'm just trying to figure out the physical logistics of that.
Wait, what? How? When?
You don't need to know that. Just make sure nobody's snitching.
Pretty hard, I didn't think of that.
Everyone wants to escape. I'm sure of it.
I'm not. I'm certainly not.
We'll see about that. Have Annika prepare our food after breakfast. I'll do my part when we've got the distraction all set.
It's not enough ... yet for a visual novel. Okay.
It would really help if you could share what you're planning.
Fuck no! That's not my style. And I don't trust you.
Rude. Not really. Sensible. She's the most sensible one there. I can't pretend that 3 people with their heads in the fridge whispering is a bit ridiculous. I'm just freaked out by the chili pepper tree over here.
I can't leave. They took something that's mine.
Franziska, whatever they have, the police will help you get it back. We have more strength out there. Here, our hands are tied. We are at their mercy.
I think we made friends with Mia. Or, you know, friends, as in I decided I liked Mia. German programmer. Who's looking after her siblings, but I don't trust her particularly now because, you know, Sasha has a point. And whoever it was that said that they... Franziska... If they've got something of hers, you know, it's probably... They've kidnapped family members as well.
Caralho, grande merda.
Can you at least help out with the boats? You can remain here if you want. You don't have to leave, but help us escape so we can bring help.
Yes, I can.
Talk with Sasha. They'll handle the boat fixing. Valerie had an idea about direction. I think Dan and Giovanni are about to fight, so we're about to get moving. I'll help Annika carry the food. You talk with Valerie. She's in the garden.
All right.
Everyone has their reservations. Heck, even I'm not sure this is going to work. I haven't even seen the boats yet. There's no certainty that we haven't been ratted out yet. There's also no word from the producers. All of this gives me so much hope. With each passing hour, we're getting closer and closer. Well, first, anxiety after.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. How's your morning?
Overwhelmingly dull. This is not a resort, this is torture! I've requested additional pillows, but I have yet to receive an answer.
I have something that might interest you. A little bit of gossip?
How pedestrian. I am not interested in mundane topics.
She's really making it hard. I like Sasha's instinct more. I noticed the camera to our left, but it's pretty far. I don't think it'll pick up a
Mia
whisper.
mentioned you have an idea about our direction.
The movement of birds is an indicator. Considering the weather, sun, dawn, and twilight, I have a calculated guess.
Valerie, I didn't know you were a sciencey person.
I received the best education in my private lessons. Do not be surprised. Lumi agrees with my educated prediction. However, it is unknown if we ought to travel for a few hours or a few days. I'm unaware of how swift the boats will be.
Sasha took that into account. We're getting all the provisions we can.
I shall wait for you at the docks. Do not be tardy. I will inform the producers if I notice hesitation or an attempt at betrayal.
Both ironic and unnerving. Yeah, cameras won't pick up whispers. I think he meant the mic on the camera. Guess that's to be expected. The snitch should probably be spared. Even I'm tempted to say something. It's probably just a desire to get home that keeps everyone from telling. For now, time to witness the fight.
Mate, not cool! Everyone should put their weights back.
Merda, broio. Haven't you heard of no rules?
Out of all the things they could have picked a fight about, it's the gym. I just hope they can make it believable
You
enough.
can still be a nice guy, even without rules.
Rules are there to protect the weak and hinder the strong from ruling.
Okay.
Gah!
That's quite the chokehold. I hope he's not actually hurting Dan.
Oh no! They're fighting! Scandalous!
I think that should draw some attention. So big. Probably what the producers were waiting for.
Vaffanculo e chi te morto?
Okay. Language.
Right back at you! Brute!
Honey can't watch this. Honey runs!
There goes Annika Mia. Chica should give me a sign any moment now.
Yes! I mean, no, wait. Ooh, fight naked. That'll make it better. LOL.
Oh yeah. Eva is like an influencer or something. I mean, yeah.
May I suggest sand in the face?
I don't know about Isaac. He's just odd.
But
That's my cue. Oh, this stuff is heavy. Where did they get all the planks and rubber?
Yo, took your fucking time. What are you, drag queens?
We got a bit lost.
Can't believe all of this was left here. The boats look quite neglected. Can they even take us across the water? Maybe that's why they didn't bother with them. Are they even fixable?
Think we'll have to get stuffed in them, but they seem fine enough.
We'll see in water if they work.
There's also two that are already in the water, and they seem sturdy enough. One of them is gonna need some raft-like add-on to keep the balance. We can tie the two of them together to make that happen or something. No time to fuck around. Let's get started.
Oh, by the way, where did you get all the materials from?
Engine room.
And shit I found around the docks. Maybe they left them here for us to fish.
OMG, hi guys. This is so effing exciting.
The rest are arriving.
Annie feels bad. Annie didn't get to say goodbye.
Send them a postcard.
How are the boats looking?
Giovanni and Dan look quite ruffled up. They must have had a good tussle.
Like they can float. Don't know for how long. Figured where we're going yet?
Gut gemacht. Splendid. Ah, oh yes. Val, Lumi, and I all agreed we're going west.
Huh? Where's west? That way or the other way?
Nature provides information. Moss on trees,
We like Lumi.
sunrise and sunset, the North Star.
Isaac, everything all right? What's on your mind?
Oh, yes. My expansive mind reaches corners you shouldn't know of. Pay no mind.
He's been acting a wee bit strange since yesterday. I hope it's just nerves, or he's a plant.
So, like, how long is the trip?
It's not quite possible to tell how far we are from the nearest landmass. Some birds migrate for more than 4 days.
Used with caution, we've enough supplies for that.
Help us put the last boat in the water, then load them evenly.
Alright, woohoo! Excited! Jump! Oh yeah! Do we throw the phones away?
It's one down.
No. We might be able to send an SOS. Didn't look into it yet. Just keep them closed.
Closed? Why closed?
My phone's on.
Because they might be listening on the mic and track us. Duh.
Mon Dieu, my phone has been on this entire time!
Miss, that escaped me.
What the fuck? Fuck me with a cactus. Why?
Oh, we compromised. Why didn't the sisters intervene then?
They are sisters.
Maybe. Or they were too busy with other shit and we slipped under their noses. I say, we're here Impact. Let's get the hell out.
You guys, we should sing sea songs.
This operation fared much better than anticipated. I am surprised.
Hey, like how about we talk while paddling? I have a schedule for my uploads.
The boats look good.
Seems Chica's coming with us after all.
Nice! We're doing this! We're going home!
Annie is done securing the cargo. Annie tied it very well to each boat.
Everyone jump in.
Okay. I feel like this is
Been
not going to
quite
work.
some time. The island's got so much smaller. How long do you think we've been sailing for?
Sailing? Mate, this is intense exercise, not gonna lie.
Reckon roughly 2 hours, based on the sun and my count.
I ran out of song ideas. Can't we turn on the phones just for like a tiny bit?
If we do, it's for me to fidget with, not music.
Anyway, think we can still pedal for a while, but we need to swap.
Everyone but Valerie can help out. Because she's tiny? Dan and Giovanni will certainly cover most of
Let's
this.
have a break soon. Swap Dan and Giovanni.
Annie should have packed more high-protein food.
Are there sandwiches?
Annie can make you one.
Alright, thanks.
Ava and I are next.
Time passes much slower when I have to
I
ride.
think my arms are going numb.
This is like so much worse than Pilates, WTF. Like, why didn't we bring electric motors?
Oh yeah, let me just shit one out.
Why did they need electric engineer on the motors? I thought that's why they needed to fix the boats, not just, oh, you gotta make sure they got no holes and that they will float.
No landmass in the distance and the island is starting to fade away. Annie wonders, how do we know where to paddle without the island?
The night sky can help us orientate.
Paddling through the night?
Fine, Deus, I don't know.
We have food for days. Trust! Here, let me paddle.
Let's take a moment to orientate.
Orientate? Orientate what? We don't know how far we have to paddle for! I want to go back! Take me back at once!
Okay, apparently they're just on a raft. Okay.
Wait a moment.
We know that birds...
Velia, we're not birds. I can't do this. I need to go back. I have to...
Too much to lose. Oh no, did we
I
really
think the
miscalculate?
probability of success has drastically decreased. We should return.
Probably.
We can't return now. We got so far. Cheer up, let's sing.
Annie's scared! Annie doesn't want to sing anymore!
Annie is a maid who talks about herself in the third person. Not sure if it's like a language translation thing. It grates a little.
Take me back! Take me back at once! I will not die like this! I want to live!
Can you stop screaming?
C'est ce que je reçois pour avoir fait confiance à des idiots!
This is what I get for for trusting these idiots.
And so our great escape turned into chaos. As expected. How boring.
Exactly, Dan.
I'm totally freaking out. Harix, like, you're smart. Tell me you got this. I got, like, a plan B?
Harks? Fuck.
Take me back!
Let go of the paddle. We can still do this.
Everyone, shut the fuck up! Shut up! Let me think!
I mean, can you smell what the rock is cooking? Probably not from here. Dot dot dot! There's some dot dot dots.
It all went undetected because they knew we can't escape like this. They're probably laughing their asses off right now.
Jesus.
We're going back while we can still see the island.
We really not escape together? Maybe the better question is, can I even survive this? Dunno. Ooh, there we go. No escape. Failed to escape the island. Oh, that's what that's for. I guess exhaustion caught up with everyone so weird people can just go to sleep. Tomorrow we'll be back on this hellish paradise like nothing happened. Can't blame them, but it does make me wonder. Am I too used to depression and failure? I feel devastated yet. I can't help but think I was expecting the escape to fail. Did I have any hope at all, or was I just doing it for other people? I don't even know which ones are my own thoughts anymore. And which are just depression and self-sabotage. There's a difference. ...
Give me some sugar.
Jesus. No, this is Patrick.
Sasha!
You scared me. What are you doing here? Oh yeah, some of these are not narrated, which means that I have to try and remember what their voices sounded like. I will not be doing a good job of that today, as I've got that annoying allergy throat today. Because it's cold. Smoking. Why? You own this place or something? Come here. None of them are Scottish, no. Should have expected the ciggy.
Looking back...
I just wasn't expecting anyone to still be up.
Not like anyone has secrets, right?
Huh. Yeah. Failing the escape made me hungry, so I'm having a smoke. They recover so fast. How odd. There's always something dubious about Sasha, but I can't put my finger on it. They don't look affected by the outcome. Was this Sasha's plan? How much of what happened did they anticipate?
Harry.
She's staring. A minute more and I'll start charging. This ain't a charity.
It's
Sorry.
not like that.
I was just thinking.
Is that so? ...
You've roughly 10 seconds before the yogurt becomes more interesting. Spill it.
What are
It's
you
just the
saying?
harsh realization that there is no escape, I guess.
Val.
I can still hear Val screaming in my head.
Mind your own business.
If it's worth anything, you're taking it better than the majority of them. Doesn't really matter how I feel, we still failed.
See?
Look here.
Listen here, Harry boy. It's all about survival now. Endure 6 months. Annika's probably going to bounce back really fast. Woman really needs some psychotherapy or more, but she'll bounce. She'll survive simply because she's useful. She has a role and she'll perform it. Giovanni will probably drink the bar dry with Francisca.
What the?
That's a kind of a rude thing to say, isn't it?
Not like anyone
Probs,
has
but
secrets,
true, they're both
right?
feisty. Kind of troublemakers, but seem like they bark more than bite. Eva's problematic. Too much energy/chaos child. But it's all drama without substance. Just don't get swallowed by the storm. Can Eva really be that problematic? She seemed just very nice and sociable. Ooh, no.
Może kłamstwa.
Lumi's weird. Something wrong about that child. No, Lumi's probably autistic coded.
Not everything's bad.
I think she's just the loner type. Nothing wrong with that, right?
Ain't that a bitch?
Val will go crazy from lacking her usual fluff, and this is going to take a heavy toll on her. I give her a few weeks before her hair will curl into her brain, and then she'll be fine.
Looking back...
Rude.
Ooh,
Hey,
girl.
I see you. You smirked. You know I'm right.
Mate!
At least Anne and Mia are just nice, genuine people.
Is that so?
A musclehead hell-bent on justice and the principal of a homeschool? Yeah, nice people. Listen, take my advice. Do what you're told. That's how you survive. From now on, keep your head low and just play the game. Maybe you won't die. Who do you think is the most dangerous, though?
It can't be.
So out of all these people, who do you think is the most dangerous?
Może kłamstwa.
Hard to say. Maybe it's me and you're trusting the wrong person to have this chat with. You've yet to learn a few lessons about survival, Harry boy.
Ugh.
You can't tell me I can't trust anyone.
Look here.
Everyone has secrets and everyone can be bought. All it takes is for the sisters to push the wrong button in someone's backstory. Watch how sweet little Annika grabs the knife and slices throats instead of apples. That's vile, not to mention only in movies.
Ain't that a bitch?
People do much worse for much less.
What are you saying?
Keep that in mind. It's morning already? Nah, we'll go back to sleep. Couldn't sleep well. Slept the whole morning. Yeah, it's me. I kind of like the room layout though. Needs like books. Like a whole bunch of books. Couldn't think well, couldn't escape either. Yeah, exactly. Very relatable. I think that's what happened to yesterday's morning. Dot dot dot. Now what? Dot dot dot. Also, they're on little game counters in the thing, which I kind of like. I really like that just visual. But then it makes me really want to play this like a board game. So, I guess we take it one step at a time and keep our eyes open. Never know what will happen next. Should keep an eye on everyone and then message. Ooh. You missed breakfast. Annie left you food in the fridge. Hi, Ivor. Thanks. Still sniffling about yesterday. That's so many dots there. This is definitely a visual novel now, Dan. A bit. Tough. Move on. I saved a cigarette for you. Don't smoke. Dot dot dot. Sabora. Oh, okay, that just sounds like swearing. Hi, no pulse. Nothing. Go walk, children in nature, masturbate or eat or something. Okay, so we have the little map thing. This is generally you can pick one of these locations to go and visit based on who you want to talk to. Are there any other messages? I don't think so. It would have a thing. We should drop a save because we haven't saved in a little while. But the whole of day 5 was basically just conversation, which was really nice. So, where should we go? So, Eva. Oh, it looks like Annie and Sasha in the garden. Oh, Valerie in the restaurant. Someone's in the basement. Is that Giovanna? That's Dan in the kitchen with Mia. I'm doing surprisingly well on getting names. At this point, I don't know. Entertainment? I'm gonna go to the pool. Fly, baby, fly, I'm a Romanian. Thank you, Dan. I didn't want to say it in case it was like really offensively rude. Oh, but we can't actually go in the pool, but we can talk to Eva.
It's super.
Oh, okay. This may have triggered the hot tub scene. Okay, sure. Let's go with it. We'll yep. We'll just chance it. Let's check the sauna. See if it's usable. Oh no. Okay, we can flee. We're gonna flee. And instead go and see who's in the basement because that's not creepy at all. It was yeah, Giovanna. Hi, Leaky. What is he doing in the basement? like to do a hot tub scene. That makes me uncomfortable anyway. I hate the heat. You know what I'm like in the summer? I'm like one giant big puddle of complaining. Hey, kiddo, I've been wondering. $500,000 is nice and all, but an organization... Oh yeah, it's not even $500,000 that they get. But an organization like this, I bet there would be a way to get bigger winnings. Yeah, because we can always exit out the conversation if we don't have that. We deserve more money for all this. You're cold, you could really go for a jacuzzi. Well, I suggest either a heated blanket, a hot water bottle, put the heating on, have a cuddle with Milo. Have some soup. That's right, boy, that's right. In Italy, you need to work 20 years or something to make that much money. That
what
long? Never thought of it that way.
See.
I remember papers saying the average wage is somewhere around 25,000. Due dici 5.000. 5.000. Due dici 5.000. Something like that. Though that's probably in euros rather than lira, because lira was always in thousands, and it made me feel so rich to go to Italy and spend my thousands of lira, because basically, you know, you just put extra zeros on the end of it to get to the Italian money from the English money. But as a kid, I didn't know anything about like exchange rates and stuff, and it was like I got like thousands of lira. It's like 500.000 lira, and I love saying those numbers. But anyway. But being forced to be on this shit show doesn't count as work. Yeah. I do too. At some point, all of Europe's going to be euros, which is convenient, but not great with the different levels of inflation. But I definitely miss lira. It's just fun. And the coins were pretty. Dancing to their tune, isolated on this godforsaken island. Aww, that's pretty cute. I don't like it, kiddo. I don't like it. Outside, I bet a man like him doesn't take orders from others. Not to mention the constant surveillance.
Merda.
See, I don't like them prying.
Ah.
Surely they could pay us better for all this. Don't know, boy. I think they will not be persuaded. But maybe they would allow us to take from each other. Huh? Oh, this is where the killing comes in. I never went to any... I don't know where that currency is from, Florence. We had francs in France and lira in Italy. They were the main currencies we used to deal with when I went on holiday. Oh, Hungary. I've never been to Hungary. Drachma. Is that Russian? Never been there. I think we had pesos and then Deutschmarks as well. Oh, of course it's Greece. Doi. Ow. Of course, Greek drachma. No, I never went to Greece when they had drachma. It was euros by the time I'd gone. Well, when I was a kid, we did a little bit of traveling. We mainly went to Italy. But yeah, no, I never went to Greece when there were drachma. Why did I think Russian? It's rubles. Ugh. Yeah, my brain is just tired. Tired brain is tired. You mean steal from each other's prize money?
Believe Gio on this.
Ah, see, think about it, kiddo. It's not like they worked hard to get it. It's all just extra they are getting for a short vacation. Didn't we just talk about how we deserve more money for getting abducted here? Yes. You couldn't steal from others as long as no one gets hurt. I mean, I couldn't steal from others. You could not steal from others. So complaining how we should get more for all this, I think that includes all of us. Yeah, don't go lecturing your elders, boyo. Clearly, you still have a lot to learn about life. Interrail, nice! Everything is a competition, kiddo. Sooner you realize that, the better. Leaving, he didn't seem happy. Can't buy that. This is, I guess, people are going to discover that if they kill someone, they get that money. Oh, hey, well, now we're all in the freaking basement. Let's talk to Sasha. She's vaguely more soon. Go get more entertainment soon. They did mention we'd get unlocks by playing the game.
Super.
Till then, how about some sexy truth or no. I have to pee. Map. Hi, Topi! So it's a whole bunch of us in the basement. Who's at the pool? More people in the hotel or someone in the garden? Well, we're not gonna. That's Giovanna in the garden. Avani in the garden. Well, we haven't really eaten. Go to the hotel. That's not eating, is it? Oh well. Dan, Annika, and creepy dude. Let's talk to Dan. Sexy truth or dare? Yeah, I noped out of it. We're not having a sexy truth or dare or hot tub, jacuzzi, sauna stream. It's not that kind of stream. Harrison, help me.
Not giving up.
Mate, it's just a jog. You'll be fine.
Annie will happily.
Annie is excited to jog. I think jogging is a good idea. How can I help?
So boring.
Ugh, this imp is insisting I need to leg exercise. My legs are perfectly functional. Exercise never hurt anyone, Isaac. Actually, that is not true. How about instead of jogging, we all just have a walk? Get to know each other a bit.
Flex!
Alright, woohoo, let's go! God, Dan is so enthusiastic about walking and exercise. God damn it, Dan! Fine, but nothing more than one trip around the hotel.
Yeah.
I can carry you if you can't walk anymore. Bloody hell, she doesn't mean it, does she?
Thinking.
Why don't you like sports?
Helvete!
I'm an artist. I dabble in the delicate, not the grotesquely physical. Thinks you need to be strong for some artistic tasks. Yeah, exactly. Exercise hurts. And can hurt. And can cause serious injury. Like, running ruins your knees. And joints. And hips. And everything. Swimming is probably the best exercise for your body. Like joints and stuff, because you're floating. Obviously risk of drowning, and I always ended up like kicking or hitting the side and ending up with bruises and sore toes. But you know, from a point of view of, you know, physical wear and tear, swimming is the way to go. Yeah, definitely exercise does hurt. Even when you're doing it right, you know what you're doing, it hurts. Oh, excuse me.
I can't believe I am witnessing this.
Not as a jeweler.
Mate.
What about sports in school?
Oh, the master nurse.
Exempt. I didn't do sports in school. I couldn't. It's surprising to hear. Would have expected otherwise.
Annie is happy.
Annie loved sports in school. Participated in competitions. God, that voice.
I say.
Oh, that's great. What kind? Swimming and cooking. He never won any swimming competitions, but he did in cooking. I can't cook. My parents still help out. I can cook cereals.
The
Walking
hollows.
disasters. He will teach you.
Hi.
Do you have family recipes, Annie? Oh, Annie doesn't know Annie's family. Annie grew up in foster care. Oh, I feel sorry for her. But they really should learn how to cook, because if anything happens to Annie, they're screwed.
Sure.
You must have gotten a lot of varied recipes at least.
Annie helps.
Annie did.
Mundane.
Nordic food is terrible anyway.
Good
British
one.
food has a weird reputation.
All right.
Dutch food is great. My family loves to have dinners together. My parents are my role models. They're awesome. Sometimes even my close friends join for dinner and we have a blast. Oh my god, that sounds like torture. Annika, maybe you can come cook with us one day.
Annie will happily.
Hey.
Actually, everyone can. You too, Isaac. I bet you'd enjoy our food.
In my presence?
Your invitation is appreciated, but I do not want to work all the way to Dutchland. Frizzle doesn't do family cooking. Is that a jab at us for getting him to walk? You mean the Netherlands?
Mundane.
I'm certain it's called Dutchland. You're right. I can't tell if he's serious or not. I mean, there's Deutschland, but that's Germany. The Nederland? Is that Dutch? For the Netherlands? Hang on, Netherlands, Holland. Wait, hang on. Netherlands and my brain is getting Dutchland, Holland. I thought Holland was. No. I'm just gonna Google something so I don't sound like a complete fucking idiot. Because also I can't remember what I was saying, so. Holland is a geographical region of the Netherlands. Excellent. Right. So I was like, yeah, Holland is often talked about when talking about the Netherlands, which confused me, but it's not. It's a province. Which is weird because we used to have like, you know, be like, call Holland. We had, yeah, that confused me. That very much confused me. Yeah, it is, but everyone used to refer it to as Holland when I was at school. And the Netherlands, to be fair, thought was a completely different place until about 3 minutes ago. Because I was like, Dutch, that's Holland. But Holland is just a province, yeah. We were taught that, though. Because then I was like, you know, Netherlands. I think it's the Netherlands is it in Dutch, but it's probably pronounced slightly differently. And I was like, yeah, trying to figure out. Yeah. Exactly. Okay, well, as long as I'm not the only one that got, you know, that incorrect education, then that's okay. I don't feel quite so stupid because I was like, I've just got to Google Holland because I swear I thought Holland was where the Dutch people were. Where's the Netherlands? Hang on, the Netherlands is not a separate... Because Amsterdam is in the Netherlands. Never thought Amsterdam was in Holland. Therefore, to me, those two places were completely different. But then Amsterdam was also Dutch. Yes, it was a systemic failure. It's a system, not a failure of me. I mean, Geography's not that bad. I've never been, no. It was always associated with people smoking weed and bicycles, two things I'm not a particular fan of. I do like the tulips and the windmills, but no, I've never been. I do like canals. I definitely do like canals. But yeah, I'm not really one for traveling just because the actual act of traveling is very stressful and the change of environment is very stressful. So the level of enjoyment I get going somewhere new is in the negative. This is why we always went to the same place when we went on holiday when I was a kid, which was great because I knew everything, I knew everyone, and I knew where everything was. Therefore, it got more and more enjoyable because, you know, okay, things evolved, but, you know, the place didn't change, so it was comforting. But going somewhere new, it's stressful. It's very stressful. The first time I visit somewhere, you know, generally can't sleep, can't relax, because my routine is just completely screwed. Canoeing on the canals from where you were staying to, like, I mean, I do love a good canal and a good canoe. And a kayak. Wait, who's Frizzle?
Know.
Okay. See what I mean about this? We had one little bit of excitement in day 5 and now it's just, you know. Birds are drones. I can't see who's talking. Oh, that's Mia. Can't believe this. The birds are drones. Been saying that my entire life and no one believes. No, in the jungle, we saw drones disguised as birds. Probably cameras. Just be careful. Hit them! No! Said they punish us if we break equipment. Words. Can you tell me what the words you keep using mean? It's a bit hard to understand all of that, sorry. Like... Caralo? Yeah, kind of like dick. And... Fijo? Fijo? Yeah, son. Efter shit. Kastar mig raggen som boy. Hey. So what I see means fuck this, and poro is like, kind of like damn it, or means like Jesus. Cool, so we're being taught how to swear in different languages. Love this. This is clearly a learning stream today. Okay, so the gym, hells no. Restaurant. Well, Giovanna's in the restaurant, but I am kind of hungry. But Lumi is in here. Yes, but if everywhere smells of weed, it's just going to make me very, very nauseous. Was really where I was going with that one. Cycling is fine. When I get out of London, I plan to get a bike. It's not a swear word! And it doesn't exist in any other language, just in the archaic one that I use. Yeah, I was thinking the other day that it's nice walking everywhere, but as soon as you get out of London, things are a lot less conveniently located. So there's either more walking or you need to drive. And I don't want to drive. So I'm thinking once I'm out of London, I could get a bike with a helmet. I never actually wore a helmet when I was on my bike. Because I only really rode when I was a kid. Yeah, but it permeates everywhere, Dan. You know, people that were renting the place across the flat across from me used to smoke it, and their home, and it made my home smell like weed, and I was very, 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 very sick for a while. So yeah, but mainly it's I don't like change and routine, disruptions to my routine. But on the other hand, part of me wants to go exploring all the new places, so it's really quite frustrating. What was I saying? Oh yeah, bike. So I was thinking I'd get a bike because I did used to bike, and you know, if you're less in danger of getting mowed down by traffic, then that's great. And if you get some sort of decent bike that has a carrier thing, then you can go shopping and get little bits of shopping. Does it have a word for dizzy? Because it's a synonym, I think. Probably silly then, because... But that'd be something like Tia Madra, which then just sounds like crazy ant, which is not quite the same thing. Giddy is more euphoric, I guess. Excitable. Anyway, I'm going to talk to Lumi.
Merda.
No, apparently Giovanni's going to... We're going to... Ah! Kiddos, help me out, will you? Yeah, you too, boy. Oh, I see you snooping around as always. What's up? That's Eva. Ragazza keeps texting me in your generation's idiotic slang.
Accurate.
Let me guess, you can't make it out, old man.
Proprio
Hey,
come
oh God.
piace, papa.
Who are you calling old? Oh no, I know. It sounds like Vertigo, which is like, yeah. Kenny is more like Child on the Sugar Rush, yeah. Yeah, wrong kind of dizzy. Ditzy, I guess. But then we're going slightly more, you know, unintelligent rather than state of mind. Yeah. Oh, you're going older. Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck she's talking about. Let's have a look then.
Listen.
Are you bossing me around, boyo? No. Oh, you're such a chicken. Yeah, catch. Whoa. Alright, let's see what's in here. Eva, Sasha, Isaac, these are the most recent chats. Don't go into any other chats or your nose will meet my knuckles. Yeah. Jokes. Alright, so, Gio, time for your daily horoscope. In before you're gonna ghost me? I mean, she already knows you're not gonna answer.
I see.
But she keeps going on no matter what. She's determined. Striving for perfection will only lead you towards failure. Appreciate the journey. A shoulder to cry on is reassuring, but it won't be enough when practical actions are needed. You'll need to get your hands dirty to put your counterpart. Maybe? I don't want to continue anymore.
See.
Any mention of sex makes you squirrel, ragazza. Oh, Miki just shared a story on Twitch Stories, which I will look at later.
I do not like this.
What's wrong with not being interested? Harry, you should continue. Okay. Maybe your finger's gonna get dirty. Okay, no, that's just gross. Are you doing stuff for Sasha? I really hope you aren't cheating on me with them. Just kidding, unless... streaming Alan Wake 2. Excellent. Well, I should be finishing this more or less on time. I shall be getting ready with my casserole. 7, right? So my casserole should be ready. I just need to cook something to eat it with. Me veggies and me carbs. So I should be sitting down at 7, ready to rumble. Ready to rumble. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? I don't know anymore. I am very silly. Very silly. But yeah, I hope we get some more action, because if we just have to do more days of this talking is annoying. You'll be jump scaring yourself in a spoopy forest. Okay. What the hell does XD mean? Well, turn it on its side. It's a smile. It goes, That probably looked ridiculous, but I don't care. That's just a laughing face sideways. Oh, the next ones are even worse.
What are you
Was she
saying?
drunk when sending these ones? Which ones? Is it true all Italian men only wear Speedos when swimming? I can imagine the boys looking all moved up.
You got me there.
Sounds like it, doesn't it, kiddo? The wall of lewd text just keeps on going. It's inappropriate.
Huh?
You're so lame, you never answered a slightly me. Do you blame me? Not at all. Eva keeps messaging everyone all the time as if we're her Swiftgram followers. Are we go? Yes. No emojis, cute bikini. No clothes, no emojis, cute bikini. And then that's about it. That was just on the first day. Second day in the morning. So, yay. But yeah, she's a content influencer, so you know, I think she's suffering from lack of input and validation.
See.
She must really miss social media. Do you require further help?
You got me
I'm
there.
good. I thought she was blabbering about nothing, and I was right. Come on, days. Oh, heading to the sauna. Harry and the sauna. This sounds like a bad idea. That's right, Harrison, you deserve this, you, hard worker. Weird. I used to do stuff like this just as a reward for myself. I mean, ugh. I would never voluntarily go in the sauna. Ugh. Ugh. I guess times change when you're kidnapped, eh? Can't wait to get back home into my room. Lumi, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to look. I didn't know you'd be here all naked. I mean, hi. Are you heating up the sauna? No, and I am not naked. Are you wearing the Emperor's clothes? That's a joke. I'm sorry.
I don't
This is called a bikini. That's not what I didn't... yes, it's a bikini. It's quite a modest one. So why are you wearing that now?
Accurate.
I'm washing my clothes. Oh, you wash them here? I usually take them in the shower with me.
See.
The sauna steam helps remove stains.
Huh?
It's actually smart. I heard people use steam to straighten clothes. Like in the shower on a hanger. Wait, isn't that how Annika washed our clothes too? That is an urban myth. An iron is objectively better. Oh my god. Mind blown. Yeah, could be, maybe. I hate ironing. I own an iron. I very, very rarely use it for its purpose. I've not ironed clothes since I was at my mum and dad's. I've ironed my green screen. May have ironed some bedding at some point. I used to iron my dad's shirts all the time for getting, so since then when I moved out, I was like, I'm never buying anything that requires ironing. And yeah. I had work shirts for a while, but I don't have a big ironing board. I have one of those little mini ones that fits on top of a table. I think the last thing I ironed that was clothing was a white t-shirt, but the reason I was ironing it was because we'd drawn on it, or written on it in like fabric pens, and you had to iron to set it in. Because me and my sister-in-law, she wasn't my sister-in-law at that point, she was just my brother's girlfriend. We were doing a supporting thing for him running the London Marathon, so we were like, Tim, go Tim, and wore t-shirts with his number on. It was very fangirly, but you know, he finished in the top 100, so it was definitely appropriate fangirling. But yeah, that was the last time I actually ironed a clothing. I ironed curtains using Patrick's ironing board because they had gotten a bit creased, and curtains, yeah, you have to iron them on the wrong side and be careful because you don't melt the lining. But yeah, I hate ironing. I've gone off on a tangent, haven't I? I might get a big ironing board when I move out of London and have space, just because it's useful sometimes to ironing. Okay, fine. It was just very extreme. We had like t-shirts and banners, and we were basically running all over London. We did not do as much running as he did, but we did very much do a shit. We've planned these points that we need to get to, and the thing that we need to do there is closed. How the hell do we get over this bit of river? We managed it. We managed it exactly right. It was great. It was really quite fun. But yeah, I'm not usually that enthusiastic about sporting stuff, but anyway, it's kind of weird. This is basically a resort, nice and all, but we've got no washing machines.
See.
Naomi said she forgot. Naomi forgot?
I don't
Right,
know.
well, that explains a lot. I think Naima is the more plan-oriented one. Not that I fraternise with the enemy, don't get me wrong. I do not judge your opinions. It's weird that we're not getting in extra clothes, though. I didn't even know how to hand wash until Annika showed me. It is because Naomi has prosopagnosia. Oh, of course! Of course, the bad guys have to have face blindness, because that is totally a thing that only bad guys have. That was sarcasm, in case anyone didn't know. Because my grub has prosopagnosia. It just means face blindness. It means that you can't recognize people by their faces. Which is then kind of weird that we keep on getting in photos of family, but maybe it has degrees. Maybe it's a spectrum. But they could have got us multiple copies of our existing clothes, surely, except that then maybe people would wear different ones to mess them. You could still wear each other's clothes to mess them up.
I don't know.
What now?
I see.
Prosopagnosia. It's a cognitive disorder. She cannot properly discern faces. Depending on severity, it can even be that she cannot identify her own face. Okay, so it does have degrees of severity. But yeah, my grandpa has that. Which is not unexpected because, you know, the whole neurodivergent and family genetics. Is that what Naima said?
Accurate.
Yes, how did you deduce?
Ugh.
I have a feeling she's just coming up with an excuse every time we ask about clothes. Yesterday I heard Francisca wanting a sweater. Naima said delivery would take 6 months for Francisca's size. I'm pretty sure it's easy to find a normal woman's size sweater. You shouldn't assume.
Well,
I mean, well, it's true, kinda. Once she said I would have to dress up in drag first. Another time she said the ship with the order got stuck in a canal.
I see.
There is a possibility these are lies.
what are you
Never mind
saying?
lies, they're just messing with us.
That's not good.
That is also a possibility for the sake of the show.
Seriously.
I guess they're kind of playing gods with us. That's what worries me often. We're play toys at their mercy.
Accurate.
You shouldn't worry. We are required for the show. We are an investment. That's a
I
cold
don't
take, but
know.
true nonetheless. I suppose as long as we make for good psycho TV, we'll get treated okay.
See.
You mentioned it before. This is a resort. Our basic needs are taken care of. Don't you think it's annoying to only have a single pair of clothes, though? I mean, you need clean underwear. So then I guess you have to wear the bikini thing. I suppose they provided some sort of swim short things for the guys. So that you can wash your clothes, but then you've got to make sure that they're washed and dried, and then even after a while, hand washing, if you don't have a wrangle and stuff like that, they get stiff and horrible, and they're sensory nightmare. What if anything gets ripped? What am I supposed to wear then?
I see.
You should ask for assistance in fixing that. Oh well, I guess I could ask if anyone knows how to sew.
Accurate.
Valerie does. Huh? Val, really? Annika was first to come to mind. Had no idea Val can sew. Well, that's good to know. However, I can't help but wonder what's the real reason behind the producer's decision. There is a possibility it is because of editing. Television participants are often required to wear the same outfit. This ensures continuity if heavy editing is required.
What the?
That actually makes a lot of sense. But they still could have provided multiple copies of the clothes they were wearing. Either that, or get multiple copies of the same outfit and make them wear that. As in, take their original clothes and be like, this is what you're wearing. I never thought of this. I figured they're just messing with us. That is also a possibility. Sanity and morale are important factors in these conditions. That I don't want to think about now. You know, I'll just let you finish your clothes. I'll take a sauna another time.
I see.
I do not mind your presence.
Ah.
Yeah, but I assume I'd have to get naked. I'm not sure I want to do a one-on-one with Lumi in the sauna today.
Accurate.
I am Finnish. We invented saunas. We know how they function. Yeah, but I'm not Finnish, and it's kind of weird to get naked with you around. Well, to get naked with anyone around, I guess. What I want to say is it's weird being naked with anyone in the sauna. You get what I mean. I'll come another time.
I see.
I understand. Goodbye, Harry. Yeah, take care. Good luck with the stains. Yeah, for God's sake, can we have some sort of action? Like, can I... There was a promise of arcade games. Francisca. Chica's alone by the pool, soaking her feet. She's staring at a medallion. I vaguely remember it on her. I'm gonna ask her about the medallion.
Mate.
Hey, Chica.
Oh, Jesus credo.
Oh. I'm not gonna try and pronounce that. God, I didn't see her there.
Sure.
Were you that distracted?
Hey,
I'm just sleeping on my feet, damn it. Didn't sleep very well last night.
Well,
Sorry to hear that.
for this.
But who does? Who sleeps well here? Looking at the medallion better. It's a picture of a blacksmith with a round aura around the head. What kind of necklace is that? She's staring at me like she's still lost in thought.
But
This? Santo Eligio. Saint Elijah's. You'll probably understand without the translation.
fish?
Yeah, you're right. It's the patron saint of car mechanics and a ton of other things. But I don't have a devotion for him. I don't even know if I trust in saints. Trust? Yeah. I'm kidding, a little Puto. But God is one thing, saints are another. Some priests decided who are saints and who are not. Don't know if we can trust that kind of thing. My mother trusts... She gave me this, I should say so. Priests, church stuff. She wants me to be like her. She prays for everyone in her life. Visits all sacred places. Never misses... Misa? Mass? Oh yeah, religious service.
Sounds good.
Yeah, that. I don't feel people go to service to pray. They just go there to dress well and judge each other. So like every other place ever. It's all a vanity thing.
mate.
Vanity fair.
Fish?
Yeah. For me, God is everywhere. God can't be mad at you for dressing bad during religious service, or not going to church. Must be above that. And Carol, Chick is clinging to her medallion even more. I just know God must be there. I think she noticed she's squeezing the medallion too.
Okay.
Oh, for some reason I remembered that saying. I don't believe in witches, but that doesn't mean they don't exist. It's almost like she believes even when she believes she doesn't. Like when I'm afraid of ghosts in the dark without believing in them. Must be nice to have some faith to cling on to in times like this. Even if religious affairs are unfamiliar to me, I'm compelled to ask.
What are you saying?
Do you have faith that we will leave this island in one piece?
Sounds good.
Oh, Porter will never leave this island the same. ... But God help us leave it with clean hands and a clean conscience. Day 8. Morning. Looks like Eva Marie and Annika are taking pics. Why would anyone want mentors at this place? Is everyone else on vacation? I feel like I'm the only one that got abducted.
OMG!
Harks, like, didn't you get the memo?
What the?
Hi, what? Huh? Harry! Eva is teaching us how to be popular on Swiftogram. We're just taking selfies, honestly.
Super.
Chimpy selfie! Was totally the newest trend before I got here. Chickpeas, what? I mean, soup sounds great. I'm more than just peckish.
Could it be?
Hey, Harks, you can get your munchies later, duh. This event's only for, like, major boss babes. A workshop for selfies. Looks are important, even in Annie's job.
Like, yeah.
Being beautiful never hurt anyone. Lol. That sentence is more true than, you know, exercise never hurt anyone. Except for, you know, like Helen of Troy. The face that launched 1,000 ships. Her being beautiful literally started a war. Well, in myth, anyway. In reality, dunno.
Ah,
By all means, teach me. Do I just hold juices all over my face? We can show you later. We're just doing some bonding time together, just us. Looks like they're enjoying some colourful cocktails too. Seems delish and fun. I wonder if it's Eva or Annika made them. Miss out on the party? Like, totally no way.
Maybe.
Harks, babes. Friend, listen, Kay. This here is like totally private business. Unless you want to learn how to be a queen bee. Beat your face for like every god out there and then some. Damn, got busted. Actually heard about this meeting? That's why I'm here. Where do I start? I know what a lipstick is. Honestly, I just want some food. I can take selfies and do makeup guru stuff while I eat. Hardly believe the restaurant's the best place to put powder on anyway.
Annie will happily.
Annie is curious how happy will look with eyelash extensions. That's not ... That's interrobang. Exclamation mark. Or excited dots. Those faces, they're all looking at me so devilishly. I think a smoky eye would accentuate your colour.
what are you saying?
What? No, I mean, that's like crazy idea, but like it's totally glow up time. Blimey, they're circling me. Eva, what the heck? Who threatens with a pencil?
Ugh.
It's a pencil. What are you gonna do? Draw on me? Didn't know makeup is actually wannabe arts and crafts.
Like, yeah.
Harks. You're like about to find out what a girl can do with eyeliner.
Annie is happy.
Thinks everyone can benefit from a good hydrating cream, even Harry.
Could it be?
Didn't you know? Beauty's so totally a blood sport, Harks.
Mate.
Yeah, I can't take pencil seriously, sorry.
Update.
Perhaps if we wax his brows. Like totally time for a super scrub face mask to exfoliate your pores. And he can spot a hair in your nostril. Good eye, grab the wax and the cotton buds. Time to rip that out. There's supposed to be hair in your nostrils. Stop shit going in your windpipes. Lol, you're totally about to find out what an eyelash curler can do. Hold on a moment, I saw those kind of things in pain compilations. On second thoughts, I think I can get a snack later.
That's...
Harry, no way we can let you walk around like that. This is a show after all. Everyone will look on camera.
You know.
Tell you what, Harks, we're gonna give you like 5 secs. You can run as fast as you can, and like after that, or waxing time.
You've got to be...
Come on, can't be that bad, right?
Arvama.
No problem. We'll make a cute little intervention for you, and we can take selfies together. A jeweled lip is trendy on Swiftogram. School face.
Looking back.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to poke fun at your gig. I'm gonna bugger off and come back later.
Maybe.
Okay, if you don't like want to stay, XD.
Sure.
Have fun. Ta. Dodge the waxing. Some crackers in my room anyway. How long could taking a few pics take? Oh my god. I mean, a long time. Right, we need to take a pause in a moment to stir the casserole. You kind of want to have your legs waxed just to see how much it hurts. Are you odd? No, it doesn't really hurt. I've waxed my legs myself before. Stings? Because obviously you're ripping out a lot of hair. But it hurts less with wax than it does, like, you know, if you have a plaster and it's on hair and you pull it off. I feel like that hurts more. If you start waxing slightly more tender parts of you, then it's probably going to hurt more. But legs? Easy. Easy. You can buy, like, a pack of wax strips from, like, a chemist, Boots, something like that. Not very expensive if you really want to try. Just follow the instructions. Right. Okay, I'm gonna drop a save, and there we go. drop a save because I'm going to do small pause so I can get some tea because I realise I've just run out, and stir my casserole and have a little bit of a stretch. So everyone should take the chance to have a break as well. I'll be back in a few. Having muddy paws, are we? Yeah, casserole's all good. Back in the oven. Had a good stir. Got a bit of cake. Tiny cake. Dot dot dot. Eva. Oh, she sent a selfie. That's what a chin piece selfie is. Oh. Cute. Oh look, they're having fun. Why is that a tease? Yawn. I'll take a short nap. Done nothing. Oh my god. This is why I was like, does this game get any better to stream? Because so far we had get kidnapped, little puzzle, and then it was chatter, go to location, chatter, go to location, chatter. And it was day 5, try to escape. Yay, that was exciting, got an achievement. And it's just like chatter, go to location, chatter, go to location. If it's going to be like every 5 days, so maybe day 10 will be something, but we maybe get one bit in before the end of the stream. It's not a good pacing for a stream game. So that might influence my decision. And we'll just pick this up off stream. So we'll see how it goes. It might open up a bit. There's supposedly arcade games. I would like to see those. There's supposedly fishing. But, you know, they've been there a week. And I'm bored. Sort of.
Super.
Grab a cocktail and listen. They do look pretty colourful. There's some skill involved in making them. Maybe she worked in a bar.
Toad.
Yeah, I was literally just saying that. Oh my god, I'm agreeing with Ava. Let's be honest, this place is kind of sort of totally dull. I had an awesome source idea. The producers said we get goodies if we make this entertaining. So like, until we try to escape again, it's up to me to make this show viral.
Not like anyone has secrets, right?
Make a fucked up, highly illegal and inhumane dark web show viral. Yeah, I see no problem with that. Sasha, may it well call yourself sarcasm? No, that would be just truth.
Porra!
That's fucked up.
I'm like, yeah.
You guys, come on, it's like time to reap some of the goodies. We've been here for a week and it's not only boring but totally depressing. Bloody hell, that's true. 1 week on this damned island already.
I'm like, viral.
I'm like a born star, so you can thank me later for sharing the spotlight.
Proprio come piace, papa.
Ah, so what's this idea of yours, kiddo?
Could it be?
First of all, I'm not a kiddo, but like, I'll let it pass because you're hot. Calls everyone kiddo anyway. So like, my idea is to have a trivia night.
Verwunderlich.
Oh, splendid idea, Ava. Chance at bonding and improving our knowledge. That's entertaining. How is trivia entertaining? I would rather pull my hair out. Without wax. Oh my god, thanks! I knew you'd love it! So like, this is how it goes. I have a bunch of questions and statements prepped. I'm gonna share a funny secret, then you'll guess who did the deed. Excuse me, did you not say this is trivia? It totally is. We're the topic of the trivia. It's like fun secrets about each other.
Yeah?
Annie isn't sure Annie has funny secrets, but how did you find Annie's secrets if Annie indeed has secrets?
Super.
The producers were ecstatic about my idea, so they just gave me some juicy stories. What? How? When?
Thinking
They
this
did mention
rationally.
we were shadowed for a long period of time. Okay, in which case if we want to do good at this, we maybe need to look at the character bios again. Okay. So, Annie, Swedish, people pleaser. Probably neurodiverse. Dan, Dutch, gullible Adonis. Strong sense of conviction, prone to borderline unhealthy levels of hero worship. No one wants to use a bit of a narc. Oh, okay. Despite multiple attempts, our operatives were unable to gather intel on his stronger version to avocado. Maybe he's just allergic. Eva is Estonian, D-list internet celebrity, Swiftogram influencer. The Kebab My Face meme, and on the Jarva Merja reality TV show. Makeup artist. Okay, that's just kind of rude, calling her a basket case. Francisa Carrasco is Portuguese. Mechanic by trade, stubborn, strong-willed, a bit fiery. God-fearing Catholic. Or background, raises a tomboy. Chip on her shoulder when it comes to the whole eat the rich thing. Questionable business ethics. Giovanni Lombardi is Italian, owns a restaurant in Naples. Husband of an Italian actress and socialite. His disappearance for even a week should be like top of the news. Raised Catholic, traditional values, bit of a temper. And it's amazing they managed to kidnap him. Me, I'm boring. I'm a dropout. Mediocre bus driver, easily startled. Moping about in pubs, generally being miserable, and awkward attempts at sparking conversation. So, yeah. Isaac, Norwegian, makes jewellery. I know this. Stylish jeweler, niche celebrity in the underground goth community. Melodramatic. Generally misanthropic, detests celebrity, social media, and fun things like Christmas. Christmas is not fun, Christmas is stressful. He seems to be at odds with the local church. Well, he probably thinks he's a vampire or something. Lumi is Finnish. We like Lumi. Doctoral candidate in chemistry and molecular science. Socially isolated. Clearly autistic coded. Publishes anonymously, doesn't want the press. Maria, also known as Mia. German. Programmer, basically parents her siblings and teaches them. Likes true crime. Constant vigilance. Sasha, we know nothing. Just have a soft spot for German dubbed movies. Technology, freelance services, probably a hacker. Lights, she smokes. And Valerie Dorian is French and heiress to a massive French perfume business. Comes from obscene wealth. Strong distaste for sweating and heavy reliance on a few trusted servants who assist her with daily duties and handle her shopping. So, how on earth she got kidnapped and why she would do it for $500,000 anyway, it's like she's rich, she doesn't need the money. Everyone else probably does, but maybe Giovanni. There's a possibility they gathered information about us.
Mind your own business.
Huh. Pretty sure all of you have online presences, so it's not like it's impossible. Makes me wonder, what do they know about me?
Merda.
Yeah, some things are better left undiscovered. Merda.
Mittema?
So not that serious, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I will not participate in this blatant breach of privacy.
How absurd!
Madam, give this daughter of Baldur a chance. The Eva's father's name?
Oh, the
These
master
aren't
knows.
indeed simply funny secrets. I say it's an opportunity to strengthen our bonds. On top of any rewards we'll be getting for playing the sisters' games. Thought we were all on board to not play their games.
What are you saying?
I suppose this helps in keeping us alive. If we're ever used, they won't hurt us or worse.
Like, yeah.
Like why? Like we could be in trouble at any moment, so let's just have fun while the nice part lasts.
Hi.
Trivia about each other might not be that bad. I say we... I am uncomfortable in playing this game. Also, Lumi's hair. I love her hair. I'm not sure, but I will go with what the majority wishes.
Oh,
This is gonna be so
Not the worst
How does this
idea.
game play? So, like, I'll make a statement or, like, question you guys. Then you get a second to talk with each other before each of you votes on whose secret it is. Person with the most answers correct wins. Totally awesome source surprise reward for the person who gets all the answers right. That means 6 secrets, 6 correct answers. Okay, so we're going to drop a save. Because, you know...
Flex!
A reward? This just got better. Hyped! Annie thinks we can try. Annie will surely laugh at all the funny stories. I feel that this might get mean. I presume I will play as well.
Fish?
Guess it's game. Peer pressure. Sauce. Oh, my secrets are also here because, like, free spotlight, XD. XD?
Like, yeah.
It's the smiley face. Once I tell the secrets, try not to reveal it's yours. Like, don't make funny faces. Give everyone a chance to write down, use your phones, whose secret it is. Then you can share the story behind it. And, like, don't be a judge. Just have fun and laugh.
Mate.
Okay.
You know.
The first secret, this one is GUC. Oh, and make sure you talk with each other first. There's going to be narrated...
Like, viral.
No, I've got to talk this one as well. Okay, I liked when it had narrated bits, but apparently that's just like the main plot and not the endless boring days in between. Question time, or like secret time. Personally, like, I would have never thought, but someone among us is not like the others.
Is that so?
Sus.
It's super.
I know, right? That's because they're actually a religious cultist. Like, for a super long time.
Blasphemy!
I was literally just about to say, Isaac, maybe that's the feud with this church.
Huh?
Melda.
Could it be?
I totes wants to know why they're a religious zealot, but only after you pick. So pick a person. Who is a religious cultist? Well, he had a weird reaction to that. I mean, Lumi could be. But honestly, Oh no, we're just talking. Alright, okay, cool. Are you religious, Isaac? You often talk about various gods.
Julem am I.
Interested in something and partaking are 2 different things. I'm certainly not religious. Right. Okay. Could be Anna because she is odd. Maybe she's just a very, very good liar. Huh? Oh, nothing. Mia?
Strange.
Is this you, Harry? Why would you think that? I just want to tell you, I hope you can trust me. You can trust me too. Okay.
Mate.
Hey, Val. What? On second thought.
Give me
Dasha?
some sugar.
Is this you, Harry boy? As if I'd let you in so easily.
You know what I mean?
You got any idea who it could be? Maybe, maybe not.
You know what I mean?
Okay. We'll say there's freedom to any religion. We don't have rules on the island.
Mate.
But it's the right thing to do anyway. Perhaps yes? Who haven't I poked at? I think I've poked at everyone. Okay. Anyone have any thoughts? I mean, Annika is probably the most likely to have been accidentally adopted into a cult because she's gullible. He's also gullible. It could be her. It says he's not religious, so... We can't question either. Who is a religious cultist? Okay, come on. Come on, chat. Who do we think? Because this is tricky. I mean, this is why I did a save. Because obviously then once you know the answers, you can go back and go, woohoo, got a perfect score. Obviously, then really picking up your save file that you saved after you got half the answers wrong, but just to see what happens if you get them all right. Oh, okay. Chat not engaging. Right. Dan.
I'm like, yeah.
And that'll be everyone. Thanks for picking a name. Now let's see if you had it right, Laura. If you picked Isaac. Oh, I should have gone with my gut. The totes correct.
Blasphemy!
Damn, really? Yeah, I should have gone with my first gut. Dark boyo. Figurative. Don't really see how this is a funny secret.
You know.
Why don't we have I do explain? Don't brandish your smack, woman. I totally said it's got to be Isaac. And then he went, oh, I'm not religious. It's like, just go with your gut, Joe. Go with your gut. In fact, just because I resent that. I should just go with my gut.
Flat!
We're gonna pick Isaac because that was literally the first thing we said, and then we doubted ourselves, and that is never a good thing.
Yeah.
Never start doubting ourselves.
Mate.
Monday.
Mate.
You know.
Oh! It's randomized. Oh well, never mind. Okay, so this person gets turned off by... Oh my god, they get turned on by Gamers Online. Like, voice chat of competitive games. Man. Okay, so, right. We can't just reload. Because it does that. That's clever. I like that. But I didn't want to get one wrong because I second guessed myself. So, am I?
OMG!
I can't stop picking. I want to talk about this one. Who gets off from listening to competitive gamers?
Strange.
It's difficult. Would she? That's what I was thinking. Because she games.
Mate.
Thing okay, Dan?
What?
Oh, maybe. Could be Dan, though. Dan, do you get turned on by watching competitive gaming? Hero worship.
How absurd!
Lumi looks kind of flustered. Shiny has done more to it. But I'm fairly certain Lumi's ace, so...
You know what I'm...
What?
For you kill these.
Okay. Interesting. Literally, we don't get to talk to just probably not Annika, or maybe Annika. Alright, my gut is saying Mia.
I'm like, yeah.
I'm okay with having reloaded because I was annoyed at that thing, but obviously there's a rotation of secrets, so yeah. Guess who? Ah, Sasha?
What?
Oh. I do the reveal, don't spoil my
Not
fun.
like anyone has secrets, right?
It's as embarrassing as it is funny. Gamer voices?
You know.
Like the Uru bathwater?
Ain't that bad.
More like people who play intent. I didn't call that one. Okay. I feel like I'm going to reload that checkpoint a couple of times on my own type thing to see what questions there are. Something special hearing a bunch of players go like, I'm coming out. What's up? Now I'm bottom by a shot. Okay, I can see that. Grunts and groans together. Bloody hell, I never thought of it that way. I can't unhear it now. Oh my god, that's hilarious. That's what turns you on?
Look here.
Better not start moaning when you score high on phones.
Could it
Producers didn't give me
be?
a lot of details about this one. It's just dine and dashed. But like, I'm sure there's more to it. So like, guess whose secret it is? Who has dined and dashed? It's not my secret. Jeez, calm down. I feel like
Mate.
tell you. Okay.
Mate.
Maybe it was you. Okay.
Yeah?
He thinks they didn't have money, and he would have liked to make them some food if that's true. And he doesn't think it's Valerie. Valerie has money. Could be Valen, it's a trick question. Yeah. Which people are more likely to dine and dash? Poor people are more
Give me
likely to
some
not
sugar.
eat. Ballsy. Okay.
Mate,
They certainly paid back. Makes you so sure about it.
not giving up.
It's the right thing to do. What if they didn't have money?
I think not.
True. Shane, however, good. Fight the capitalism. Yeah.
That's not good.
This is a mistake. Unintentional. Some people do it for the thrill.
Unthinkable.
Where? Everyone dined and dashed to the point. Oh,
What
don't
the-
tell me your confession.
I don't think it's fair.
I didn't do it. I got too nervous. Didn't do it either. Yeah, I couldn't do that. It's like if you can't afford to eat out, you shouldn't eat out. And if you can't afford to eat, there are much better ways of getting food. I think it's Valerie.
Super.
Hey, first and foremost. Danix? It was all about the righteous stuff.
What?
Oh. I see, I did wonder. But yeah, I swear
Give
it
me
was a
some sugar.
mistake. God, you're so red. Relax, bro. No one will come up to you. Jesus, context.
be?
What happened?
Hi.
Went with some friends to eat at a restaurant. It's the type that you go to the counter to pay after you're done. We were talking and just kind of left. When I got home to take my keys out, I felt the money in my pocket. And couldn't go back. Felt too embarrassed. I asked a friend to go back and say they found some money on a table. Oh, Dan. I'm sure they wouldn't have minded if you go back and explain.
Accurate.
It was a mistake, but one that can be forgiven. You did the right thing. That was like so cute. I'm just gonna get all of these wrongs, aren't I? So like this person had a one-night stand, so totally not a problem, but like the sex partner was married. Hope you aren't taking any sides. This doesn't look well for anyone involved.
Super.
Scandalous. I know, right?
Not good.
It's a bit private. Don't worry, I'm sure it's all good now. The person probably didn't know or they changed. Mistakes happen.
Not like anyone.
Mundane.
Speculate as you will, but make sure to write down a name. Who had a one-night stand with a married person? What do you think? Life is life. A married person? God, we should discuss this topic. Okay.
So
It's a bit more
bored.
creative. Can people not tell in more interesting ways? Some secret's a big deal only in the person's mind.
What?
Dan just sort of looks guilty for every single secret.
Look here.
They recorded it, they could get rich and famous. But scandals happen a lot these days.
Mate,
Hey, Annika. Annika. Annie's face is Bunny. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Any
looking.
names in mind? A few. Scandalous.
I don't
The
want to
lesson was learned
believe.
from this. I don't know, I'm no good. The only one I could get, I guessed, was Isaac, and then I reloaded and that wasn't the option anymore, so now I'm vaguely annoyed. I'm gonna go with the influencer.
Like, yeah.
Oh! Francisca. The party girl. Tell us the hot
I don't
goss.
think it's fair.
Shit. A corrupt politician too. I didn't know at first. When I found out, I didn't feel bad. I do regret not telling his wife. She deserved better.
Unthinkable.
Cheating should be punishable.
Pinning this on me,
No, I
Put.
had a wife.
Look here.
Shit happens. When you get back, tell the wife. It's gonna get fucked over and that's karma.
Super.
Totally. Not every cheating man is guilty. Maybe he has a reason. If you're the one that is married, mate, then yeah. Yikes.
Oh my god!
Didn't just defend the cheating person.
Merda.
All I said that maybe he had a reason, maybe he has a story. I'd rather not give the benefit of the doubt. Guys, France, I got this, Kay. Don't ruffle your feathers long. Sip a cocktail and you feel better. Not like can we change anything now. So let's move on.
Thinking.
How many secrets are we doing?
Super.
6. That's like an interesting one. Imagine like editing your pictures for online stuff. Talk about fake social media. This person totally does it, like a lot.
Oh, Jesus credo.
Why is that a funny secret? It
Strange.
isn't. Guys, don't be negative Nancy. It will so have a funny story. There's always a reason to edit your pic. But select a name first. Okay, well I'm gonna talk to people, but totally Eva, right?
So boring.
Mate,
Think
There's lots of dots there.
You know what I mean?
Give me some shit.
That's kind of rude. I don't edit my pics. Do you have social media? And he does. And he needs it to be me. Let's see. I don't think Manager photoshops his pictures, but you never know.
Strange.
I'll control the internet without hiding freedom. She is no use whatsoever. She just feels guilty about every single secret. I'm just gonna answer Eva.
Like, viral.
Time is up, Arena. You selected Lumi. You're absolutely correct, Lal. What? Lumi? Really? There is an explanation, of course. It is not something I would have liked to reveal. My insecurities developed into a form of addiction. I am embarrassed.
Toad.
Lumicas, I totally get you, but like you have a killer bod. I can see many men wanting to lick ice cream off you. Lol.
flex!
Lumi is both mind healthy and body healthy.
really?
Oh, you.
Mine
I
decline.
have some experience with this, Lumi, if you want to talk, that is.
Accurate.
Now that the secret is revealed, perhaps it is time I do something regarding it. Madam Tam, perhaps a different approach would have been better.
Super.
Guys, if you can laugh at your secrets, you're healing. Just like tell us the embarrassing story and let's hear you laugh.
Thinking this.
It started with the feeling of not belonging and wanting to look different. It is embarrassing because I made online acquaintances using edited photos. I feel the need to live up to the standards. Can't say I'm bursting with laughter, but I can't help smirk thinking of big boobs Lumi.
Ugh.
That's like so cray-cray. Don't worry, I'm up to talks of how to help out later. But we still have some secrets left.
Like, yeah.
Oh, okay, I'll do this one. I'll twist this one a bit so to be not so effing obvious. This person totally carried a poop in their bag, purse, or backpack after a date. This is a bit hard. Everyone here looks flustered or is laughing. At least I know it's not me. I want to hear the story, but first a name. Oh god, I don't even want. Can I just reload this again and get new questions? We lost Francisca.
Think
I feel like it's a secret each.
I
Oi.
In their backpack. I don't know. Not very hygienic.
See.
Came to me and said, "Look, Dad, how big it is." That was when he was being potty trained. Aw. I mean, it's cute when it's a little kid, right? But
Mate,
aw, poor Val. Tell him I'm about his song. It's Val, and I feel really sorry for her having this come out like this.
Like, yeah.
Time's up. So, like, that. Oh! That was her? I am no good at this. I can't read people. What do you expect? I can't even read fictional people. Yeah. Talk about shit posting. I was at this yummy guy's place and like I had to go to the bathroom.
ugh.
Hell, don't put yummy and bathroom in the same sentence.
Ugh.
Toilet was clogged and I couldn't make it go away. I wrapped it in toilet paper. Totally wanted to throw it out the window, but there was no effing window. I was like, oh my god, I want another date with this guy. He can't see my poop. So I put it in my clutch and took it out like a lady. Just toilet paper. You've got to put it at least in a bag, like a bag. You can throw away the clutch after, right? Worst is, he was like so horny, and I was like, no, because I didn't want him to make out with me next to my poop. True story. That's so ridiculous. I guess Eva added her in secret. I don't see producers finding out something like this. And she washed the purse.
It's
I call it my
super.
lucky purse, but it came in a clutch moment. Get it? Clutch.
Good
Stop.
one,
Stomach hurts. Ask Eva to lend you her purse.
so
People are certainly
boring.
people.
Like,
This right here is totes the final one. I have a lot more secrets, but let's keep it for the next show.
Is that so?
Girl, how many of these secrets do you have? Did you join the production? We don't know.
Like,
Wouldn't be opposed, but I
viral.
can't do production and be the star of the show. So far we've got 0 out of 0. Some of them were silly, but yeah, mixed feelings.
See.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Okay, so this person, during school period, they were thought to be a teen parent. There's a note here that says, person may or may not have actual children, so anyone could have been a teen, mummy, daddy, or whatever Sasu would be.
Give me some sugar.
Ah, thanks for the consideration. Maybe I secretly have a massive non-binary family. You could just say parent. Parents. That is a lovely non-gender specific word. I'm gonna go with maybe Mia.
Like, yeah.
Before we go into more ramifications of that statement, let's write down a name. Or, select.
You know what I mean?
Hmm.
What do you think?
thinking this rationally.
Country decreasing. There were times when the age was as low as 12 was considered appropriate. Jesus.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Dan, you think yourself a role
Not
model?
giving up.
Be the son of the law one day.
Hmm.
Been a maid for a pretty long time, right? It's been Annie loves being Annie. It's what Annie knows what to do. Okay.
Not like
Look at me,
anyone
Harry
has
boy, I don't know this
secrets,
one.
right?
A child. I wouldn't be confused with a child, right? Of course not. It's Chica, Annika. Could be you.
What
Okay,
the?
you look upset.
Come on!
Far too much. Because you're far. Yeah, I already said it's Mia. Her reaction just tells me. Come on, I gotta get one right.
It's super.
The last one, I'm so curious how Mary was thought to be a teen mum. Yes, certainly a story about her siblings is what I thought. Don't know why you thought this would be funny.
Like,
It's supposed to be
viral.
embarrassing stories you laugh at, like don't take it too serious.
Come on!
The game is not funny either, you're sharing our stories. Some of that we don't want public. I'm more disappointed in you siding with the producers instead of us.
Look here.
We kind of did agree to play, so she has a point. This might land us some goodies. I have my concerns, but not all the secrets were regrets and
That's
mistakes.
too far.
At the cost of this degradation.
Could it
Be.
Maybe if you share the story behind the secret, it won't be such a big deal.
Come on!
Me and my family does is none of your concern. But you're
What the?
actually a teen mum, right?
But
No, but the cat's out of the bag. No point in being upset now.
echt jetzt?
Easy for any of you to say. What is it to laugh at about my secret? Thought it would be about how I accidentally snorted milk, but this? She really took it hard.
Like, yeah.
Sorry, if you manage to laugh at something, you come out stronger. I'm sure there's like some silly situation that started the goss. I'd like to quit the game. Have a good evening. Hey, wait. That's a beef you late. It was a sensitive secret. It was a risk. I see both of their points being valid. Ava clearly lacks tact, though. Gia, is it over?
Not
Hey,
good.
Val, are you okay? Certainly. It was marvelous. I had the best.
Is that...
These people, I swear.
Oh, the
Lost
master
with land
knows.
and laughed at today. Perhaps other social games should be played in the nearby future.
Flex!
Woohoo, team building! Anyway, we still have some winners. Some.
Toads.
Just one question / statement / secrets wrong. Giox and Sazu!
Wow!
Congratulations.
Give me some sugar.
Nice.
Believe
Yeah,
you on
that's great.
this.
But what did we win?
Like,
I'm totes gonna help you guys
viral.
with your social media platforms.
Huh?
Oh,
Not like
no
anyone
thanks. Don't
has
want any social
secrets,
and
right?
media. Let's get drunk instead.
It's super.
That works. I'm a bit bummed I didn't win. In hindsight, I could have done better. Yeah, we got 1. Technically, we could have got 2. If we'd have gone with our gut in the first thing and not reloaded, but I was annoyed. With myself. Anyway. I don't know why I thought it was later than it is. Okay. I feel like this is still very linear and not going anywhere fast. But we'll give it to the end of the stream and see. We won't reload now, but we've got that save point if we want to do that again. Oh well. I should talk with Mia at a point. Maybe when she calms down. Oh. Like the best night ever. Beat Eva's dark and embarrassing secrets. I mean, sure. Beat. Oh god, you see, this part is just boring. It's like I thought at some point there was supposed to be games we could play, because there's literally like spend a whole day playing arcade games and high scores for them, and then fish, and then a rock, and making friendship with people, obviously. But yeah, okay, visit all locations, but I feel like the safest way to get some food is the kitchen with Annika. What should Annie cook today? And also, there's been a lot of me having to talk and not the narration, which, is supposed to be narrated. Anyway, also, the viewing figures are suggesting that people are not as engaged, but then January's numbers have been terrible. And no one's talking when I ask them questions, so. Which is fine. That's your prerogative if you want to lurk. But it's it's funnier if it's interactive with the audience in this one. So yeah, I think this is probably going to be the last stream unless it completely turns around in the next 45 minutes. Annika's deep in thought. Should I go help? Yeah, let's help.
Mate.
Good morning, Annika. Good morning, Harry.
Sure.
What are you up to?
Annie doesn't get it.
Annie is deciding what to make for breakfast.
Wow!
Sausages and eggs. I like my English breakfast.
Annie will happily.
I can make a big English breakfast so everyone can eat.
Mate.
Sounds like a big endeavour. Anything I can help with? Oh yeah, Annie will do it herself. Feel bad just leaving her to do all the cooking.
Sure.
Nonsense. Tell me what you need and I'll fetch it for you. But Annie... Oh my, she's blushing. So damn cute.
Wowza!
Let me help you and I'll learn something new at the same time. So where do I start?
Annie is happy.
Yes.
What the?
25 sausages. Oh, and 50 strips of bacon. What's everyone else gonna eat? A lot of food, isn't it?
Give me some
Depends.
sugar.
So.
Mate.
Oh hey, we're making an English breakfast. You got kitchen help today. So Chef Harry. English breakfast, so we're having British toast. Chicken nuggets and pizza chips and baked beans for dips. Oh, sorry, crisps.
Ugh.
Oh, so funny.
Yeah?
He thinks that is a strange request, but Annie can do it. They're
Looking
just
back.
messing with us.
Ooh,
True.
girl.
Just came here because it smells good.
Sure.
Glad to hear that.
Yeah!
Almost done.
Look here.
I'll go fetch some folks for breakfast. See you around.
Mate.
This has been fun, Annika. Maybe we can do it again later.
Honey is happy.
It was. A hug? She's lovely. It makes me warm inside.
Annie helps.
Annie wants to share the happy feeling.
Sure.
You most certainly did, Annie.
The best course of action would be to apologize.
Apologize?
Okay, good. This is narrated. I
LOL.
can have a break.
The only thing I'm sorry for is not getting drunk first.
Clash.
Whoops. This is a bad moment, I take it?
Mm-hmm.
Hardix, OMG, tell the party pooper how awesome Sauce Night game was.
Eva doesn't take responsibility for what she's done. Things were going nicely and were relatively peaceful. She stirred the pot for drama. Division and gloom is the last thing we need right now.
IKR would have literally died of boredom. Relax, everyone laughed. They liked it. Next time we should get drunk and do kissing games, LOL.
I didn't laugh when you shared my personal details. Neither did Harry.
I would like to stay out of this if possible, but I think the fact that I did not laugh is a point in my favor.
Yeah. Not everyone likes sharing embarrassing stories. It was a wee bit rude to share that. Maybe if you picked a story that's more silly?
That's because people don't know how to have fun, LOL. In my opinion, you should just laugh at stuff like that. If you can joke about it, you'll totally heal faster. Forgive yourself and move on. A winky face.
That is not for you to decide, Eva.
Great. I don't like sharing things that make me feel uncomfortable.
This kind of attitude leads us to more chaos. In fact, this is exactly what the producers want. What's next? Russian roulette? We shouldn't play their game, and you should be more considerate.
I feel like whatever the other 5 questions are, the last one is probably always going to be Mia. Potentially, or maybe there's other paths. I don't know. I'd have to replay it to see.
Kiddos.
Excuse your poor dye job. I do what I want. No rules, remember? You can't sue me. Like what I'm doing will give us a nice bonus. Like we should have fun with this.
This is mentioned we could get rewarded if we're making a good show.
You are impossible. Harry, please help out. Bitte.
What we need is more fun to reap the rewards. Win-win. A party with me, Hearts.
This is day 1 all over again. Why am I finding myself in the middle of conflict?
Kiddo, if you like me, just flip a coin. Listen to Gio. Risk it, and you'll be grateful for it later. Out of your control.
Whatever I do, would the other forgive me? Sasha asked me before who's my friend and who's my enemy. I hope this is just a small bump in the road and not a car crash. I'm siding with Mia, by the way, because... yeah, I agree with her. You know, there's a level of embarrassing silly and embarrassing personal family information.
Being organized helps us anticipate what they're throwing at us. By not playing their game, we win.
I feel like it's against what Sasha said, but I also don't want to be a puppet for
I'm glad
Mia.
you see it like this. Indeed. We should be on our guard and ensure we have the tools to fight them.
Who would watch a show where nothing happens? Oh, WTF.
Eva, we want nothing to happen. Maybe if we do nothing, they'll let us go.
Or fire us, cause we like totally suck.
By fire, she probably means kill. I agree with the ragazza. It's best we do something.
Well, you have been of great help. You too are a rowdy man, Giovanni. What we need now is to be organized, more than before. Not entertain freaks. I think you all could help out with cleaning, for example. That's something important, and neither of you partake.
Why? Annika does a great job and she likes it.
Because you're an adult, and you should take responsibility as one.
Giovanni proved to be far more chaotic than I anticipated, that's true.
Hey,
Maria, Kiddo, consider giving people some space. Don't hold them by a leash. Otherwise, they'll distance themselves from you.
and like you'll get boring, be sad, and die alone. XD.
No, that's a bit much, ragazza.
It's just because, like, I'm so bored! A chance of a lifetime, and we're so wasting it!
Queen, what? Chance of a lifetime? One of you got cast in the next drag season?
Tell if Sasha's always been like this, or is it only after our nighttime talk that they become so cynical? No, they've always been cynical. Everything is a
We
joke to
heard
them.
drama and came as fast as we could.
What appears to be the problem?
Whatever it is, we can fix it like France. Believe it!
Everyone's here, great.
I just think we are adults. We should behave like so. While we're here, we should be dividing tasks,
Actually,
making routines, and
Val is
helping
still a
each other.
teenager.
We're leaving again?
That's a great idea!
Phil, what? No!
That's not what I meant, but we shouldn't abandon the idea of escape.
Madame, I will not stand idly and watch another attempt on my life.
Huh? Mate, you're kinda exaggerating. Nobody was in danger while I was around.
Deineke, you're like toast buzzing with energy. But back then, no batteries. LOL. I say we just stay here and have fun. That's what we were talking about. So I have an idea.
Wait, hold up. Why wouldn't we try to escape? We can map the island, make smoke signals, SOS on the beach.
Super! Great idea. Good job, Dan.
Yeah? And piss off the producers? We got hella lucky they didn't shove a cactus up our asses!
The odds at escaping are not in our favor. I suggest we do as Valerie indicated and cooperate.
And sulk around with no happenings? Riveting. I support your ideas. Let us investigate the island. Rebel and show our true nature in the state of survival.
Investigating the island is also a good idea. Let's make a checklist and go over our options.
Schnitzel, are you even listening?
Mia, get a grip, kiddo. Get a grip. You're making a fool of yourself. You talk about chaos, but here you go making another argument. Drop it.
For once, I agree with Giovanni. I'm staying here. 6 months. We'll go fast.
You do not get to say that, Giovanni. You have done nothing to help our situation since our last attempt. All you do is laze around and make jokes. Ugh, grow up.
Ay, ay, ay. Caray, woman.
Sadly not, Alkesh. So far, it's been a bit boring, I'll be honest. I think this is the last stream of this, because it's not really gripping.
Don't anger me, ragazza. You can't just wish for an escape.
Calm down, Giovanni. She's just a kid.
It's very much more visual novel than structured. Like, you know, like, I thought it was going to be like Nunnery Games, Zero Escape, maybe even Danganronpa, but it's not got that. We're on day 9, no one's dead.
It appears you are the one who is not cooperating, Maria. I suggest you change your attitude.
Me?
Hey! I think going from one argument to another is pointless. Let's talk about this some other time.
This is why nobody likes you, Giovanni.
You left. Maybe it's not a good idea to go chasing her right
Not
away.
cool, dude. Not cool.
The world doesn't work how she thinks it does.
Ani thinks you were a bit mean. Ani sees both sides. But Ani doesn't understand why people shout. It is bad to talk like that.
You both need a drink, and you'll be BFFs pronto. LOL.
I like the drink idea. Too bad we have so little left.
OMG! Finally! Someone who isn't loco. LOL. Ooh, let's drink and make out.
Oh god. It's morning already. Nah, I'll go back to sleep. Day 10 afternoon. So far, we attempted to escape on a raft / boat. We did not succeed. We came back. Nothing happened. We had a weird trivia quiz. Pissed Maria off. Understandably. And that is it. Other than go to location, have chat with person, repeat 3 times a day, etc, etc. So, yeah. Not as entertaining as I hoped. But it could change. Garden. Sasha, can Annie talk to you for a moment?
Not like
Sure.
anyone has
What's
secret.
up? Annie noticed that you smoke a lot and Annie is worried about your health. You do smoke quite a lot. Annie wants you to stop.
Mind your own
Annie,
business.
I appreciate your concern, but Annie needs to mind her own damn business. Same goes for you, Harry boy. But Annie cares about you, Sasha. Annie wants you to be happy.
Look here.
And smoking makes me happy.
Annika.
So why don't you just let me enjoy my goddamn cigarettes? But smoking can cause so many health problems like cancer and heart disease.
You've got to
Shit,
be
I'm well aware of the
shitting me.
risks. I don't need you to lecture me like some kind of doctor. Sorry. She just cares about you so much.
This is
Look,
shit.
I appreciate that you care, but Annie needs to respect my choices. If I want to smoke, that's my decision to make. Okay.
Ain't that
Good.
a
Now,
bitch?
can we please move on from this topic? Annie is killing my vibe. I need a smoke. Sasha really didn't pull their punches there. Annika, you okay? Doesn't know. I
Mate.
think it's great that you look out for the well-being of others, and that's really admirable. Harry thinks. Yeah, not many care so much about others as you. We'll try again. Try again? I hope this doesn't lead to anything bad.
You see.
Oh. Good evening, Harrison. Good, I haven't caught you at an inappropriate time. We have surveillance on us 24/7. Might sneak around and do anything.
You've got me curious.
Curious that you bring up subterfuge. That's exactly why I'm calling you. This is some dirty scheme, I can feel it.
Well,
Do tell.
Do play
Check
your
your
part.
app. You'll now be able to unlock more information about contestants. It contains both gossip and dirt, naughty experiences or dubious secrets. Play along, do your part, you will gain points with which you can unlock the info. Choose wisely on what kind of knowledge you want to get.
what are you saying?
I feel like a dog you took on a leash, Naima.
Oh.
When I tug, men usually enjoy it. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. If you leave your mind open, you might too. Bloody hell, she's confusing me. I don't think people like their secrets revealed with a press of a button. Anyone here would be happy if they find out I know something. An app, alright? Apple of Discord.
Perhaps.
Only one secret at a time. What you do with that information is up to you. You're on an island with 10 other strangers, so use whatever you can to survive.
I
What about
don't
the rest?
know.
Will they gain the same app? Are my secrets just as accessible?
You don't
You
believe.
don't have to worry about that for now. Think of how you will utilize this tool. Will it be gossip or dirt? I'm watching you closely, Harrison. Misbehave. Okay, well then we may as well have a look at what's going on. Okay, dirt points, gossip points. Where's Eva? I feel like fair play. Eva invited a person out on a date after she was struck by remorse for his misfortune. She continued the lies to make him feel better, after which she ended the relationship. Doesn't sound bad. Okay. Eva lied to her mum often about how she was spending her nights. Eva has ADHD. Hides that fact and lies constantly to cover it. Girl, stop lying to yourself. Cool. Apparently a diagnosis is dirt. We're gonna leave this side of the app for a while while I pass that. Let's go to the gym. It's just random pick locations. Talk to them.
Eh?
But they are all nice people.
Not like
Looks
anyone has
conceived,
secrets,
Pedalmaster.
right?
What are you sort of talking about? Harry boy, just who I wanted to make this a threesome.
What the?
What? I am?
Not giving up.
Alright, we could all train together.
Mind your own
That's a big fat
business.
no from me. But now that Harry's here, tell me, darlings, have either of you heard of the birthday paradox? The birthday paradox? Ah, the question of how big a group must be for a 50-50 chance. 50% chance that two people share a birthday.
Give me some sugar.
That's the one.
I don't...
I've never heard of that before. What is it? Some kind of puzzle or something? Ah, you could call it that, right, boy? Birthday paradox is a conundrum that goes against all reason and expectations. Kind of like Eva's jacket. It's a mystery that even the biggest nerds can't quite figure out. Ah, don't get it. Wouldn't we just like half the year? 183
Good
people?
one,
Not even close, darling. The paradox states that to get over 50% chance of two people in a group sharing a birthday. Okay, so fun fact. When I was at high school, I had two best friends, and their birthday was on the same day. I did not know this before I became friends with them. So that was a two-person group. And I think they'd gone to junior school together. I've yet to find someone I know that shares my birthday. But anyway, there we go. Fun fact. You only need 23 people in the group. Now, you might think the chances of that happening are small with 23 people, but that's where you'd be wrong.
Mate.
The more people you add to a group, the higher chance of a shared birthday becomes.
I don't...
I don't really get how just 23 people is enough.
Ooh,
It's a statistic that defies all logic, like a criminal that's always one step ahead of the law. Just like a master criminal that can be apprehended with the right tools and knowledge. I suppose that sort of makes sense with like a school year. But that wasn't even the size of our class. And there were multiple classes and multiple years. But anyway, my two best friends at school had the same birthday.
I say.
All right.
Ain't that
Harry
bad.
boy, I take it you can explain the math behind it?
Huh?
Sure. So in a simple way, it's 23 times 22 divided by 2.
Thinking.
Still not sure I really get it. Feels like it should be more. It's been fun, girls, and I need some alone time. And Dutch, you remember this lesson well. In this world, things are not always what they seem. Yeah, I
Is
don't know
that
what the point of
so?
that was. Oh, Harry, good to see you. Sasha, returning to my original point. Do you think it's possible to use these smartphones to call the outside world? I have this feeling you could tell me more about it.
Look here.
What makes you think I can give an answer, Freuden?
Strange.
Just sniffing around.
Give me some
Mind
sugar.
where you put your nose might get lost in the void. He is being a bit daring today. So you don't know anything? She's also unfazed by what Sasha said.
What are you...
You've got to be
Dude,
shitting
the
me.
phone systems are in a closed circuit. I can't even do anything about that.
However,
Maybe? Did you already prove that?
Scheiße.
And what do you think I am, a scientist? We all have a scientist inside, just ready to come out at any time.
Ain't that?
Well, plenty of experience with making things go in and out.
echt jetzt?
I really do like Sasha. There was someone in high school. Is that the same as birthday? Name day? Alkash, or is that something different? Okay. Would you mind explaining? Because I think that's probably it's a concept I'm not familiar with. We don't have, like, name days. Though I have heard of name day, but I just assumed it was a different way of saying birthday. I probably should have looked into it more. I mean, I can always look it up if you don't want to explain. Don't feel that you have to, you know, educate me.
Ooh,
check the time.
girl.
Sasha. Nothing to do with me, but I think I should get Mia out of here.
Mosey Quampsva.
Fine, I'll tell you all about my conclusions. Never mind.
Is that so?
Started by thinking I could try and spoof the phone's internal system by connecting it to my personal honeypot Wi-Fi or USB device to jailbreak it to be open for hacks. But since I don't have my personal equipment, no dice. Then I thought I could write a script on the phone to start a DDoS attack against it, and then brute force my way into the phone's source code. Oh. Yeah. I never came up in religious studies. Or at least not in a way that it stuck in my head. And as I am not religious, not something I ever came into, but I get it now. Very cool. And I like coincidences with dates. But yeah, not something yeah, not something I come across. But I'm gonna get back to my whatever she's doing with her weird hacking attempt word, and brute force my way. I'll investigate this later. The phone's internal system won't let me do it anyways. So it doesn't work?
Look here.
Yeah, no deal.
Merkwürdig.
Yes, that makes sense. Did you also consider other functionalities?
Ain't that bad.
How so? What are you trying to do, huh?
Strange.
So you unlock your own room by having your phone near the door's lock. So the phone has an RFID tag, NFC. So basically what I want to know is the key hackable?
Give me some sugar.
Huh. Naughty, naughty. You know you can always ask people to come inside their rooms.
I'm
But
serious.
what if I don't want to?
It
What do you
can't
mean
be.
by that?
I've had my fingers
Everyone
stuck
has
in
their
worse.
Is that your kink, you little German top?
Echt jetzt?
It's called a hypothetical situation. You want to snoop.
Ooh, girl.
I bet some people do call it that too, yes. But if I indulge you, it's definitely an NFC tag. That's an RFID subset that only works at short distances. A couple of centimeters tops. Could collect junk all around the island and try and create my own NFC device. Emulate the tag on the phone. But even if I try to use it, all the doors require two-way communication between the device and the door.
Merkwürdig.
And they probably share a unique ID that's encrypted in an internal base. Yep, it won't work. Any other solutions?
Ain't that a
I
bitch?
could try and rip the tag, but oh my, in how many ways that could go wrong. So, not really. Yes, I guess we are in sync.
Give me some sugar.
Yes, honey, we are.
What are
Well,
you
at least
saying?
that's a good thing, right? Not being able to just hack your way into a room. Yes, it is.
Ooh,
Unless you're Miss Voyeur over
girl.
here trying to sneak into other people's rooms. You can even say more than that. You can't even hack anything in these phones with our current tools. Change information about files, not even delete files or messages, a very basic function in normal phones.
Look here.
Yes, Miss Class Rep 3000 here is right. Or is she?
Echt jetzt?
Yes, she is.
Ain't that bad?
Yeah, well, she is.
Strange.
But you really have to hold onto your phone
Give me some
and
sugar.
fingers. Yeah,
Merkwürdig.
because you don't need to hack a key, you only need to steal it. Computer programmer and hacker having a conversation, though interesting because they've tagged her as a front-end developer. So yeah, this beach is a blessing for the weary, but there are days like this where I remember why I avoid roaming alone. Spending time with myself spins my head out of control. The past does me no favors. I'd be so bored. I would be climbing the walls. You know. Be like, I need something to do. You know, is there any crafting stuff? Can I read a book? Computer game? You know, can I code something? I'd probably, you know, do the cooking and the cleaning just to have something to do. Possibly why Annika's doing it. I can see why Eva is bored, considering, you know, the ADHD diagnosis. So, Yeah, I'm bored. Can at least someone try and murder me? Exactly, Leaky. It's like I am bored. I am almost just bored playing this game, which probably says that yeah, this is the second stream, but I'm sorry, but unless it literally picks up in the next like 15 minutes, this is the last stream on stream. This is the last play on stream we're doing of this, and maybe we'll do some quarry next week, Sunday. I mean, we do still have a third Danganronpa game to play, but I want to make sure that I've cleared my backlog of story games before I go into that. Because that will take up like 2 months. Plus, I've got a couple of weekends in February where I'm not going to be streaming because of various things. So, story time is going to be limited. Past does me no favours. Ghosts and like ghosts, they roam the land unchecked, unwanted. Dennis. Harry? Oh. Did I scare you? I didn't mean to. No, not at all. Just taking a walk. Do you mind if I keep you company? Yes, please.
Mate.
Sure.
I don't want to
You
believe.
look worried, though. Do I?
Oh no.
You don't look like you feel well. Mia, how do you know? Why'd you care?
Meine Kleinen.
You can tell me anything, everything. You know that, right? I know. I just don't feel like it.
Strange.
Who's Dennis? Between the free time you have here and the anxiety of being prisoners on this island, it's normal to lose oneself in dark memories, in nostalgia, in all sorts of worries and regrets. We're on the same boat, after all. I get swallowed whole in my own wallowing. You remind me of Otto, a friend of mine from school. Got very introspective sometimes. I always knew when something was wrong.
Well...
How can someone learn how to get people like that? You ask like there's some secret formula or a method. There isn't. Don't tell me that, Mia. I just got to know him, that's all. I was there for him, I listened to him. One starts to notice changes. She says that like it's easy, but it isn't that easy. It's never that easy. But, was I there for him? Did I listen to him? I'm the worst friend someone can have.
It's not like that.
I don't want to believe.
Harry? You don't want to share now. And that's okay.
Huh?
Really? Doesn't mean I'm not keeping an eye on you. Spying on me, are you? Promise to tell me next time.
Not every...
Thank you.
Look.
Do you still want company?
Sure.
Oh yes, for sure. Super. Oh my god, it's now nearly 2 weeks. Yeah.
Supply crate inbound. Stand by and clear for delivery. A little bit extra for your recent efforts.
Oh, now?
Perfect, perfect. Let's go see where it landed.
Okay. Do the sisters give you a game? What kind of game? Dunno. Something like just for you. Not really. Something like a puzzle. No? We got access to secrets. Eva. Okay. Wait, what? Sweetheart, me and my hot bod at the beach. Bikini. Okay. I mean, it's a pretty bikini, but not my kind of thing. Perfect indeed. We were running really, really low on food. Dangerously so, but they'd run out of alcohol.
Oh, this will be splendid! A feast for the gods awaits us!
They can't starve them. That would not be good TV.
Woohoo! A tasty salad, here I come! Prepare to be devoured! Charge!
You shall not, impatient gluttons! Administration first, an inventory. We shall not waste food again.
Alrighty, yeah!
I suggest creating communal guidelines for usage and consumption.
Ani can help with that. Ani has been keeping track of food use.
Toad's fine with that. I want to know who keeps eating my candy.
Fine with me.
Something we can all agree on, finally.
Mia's a bit upset after those fights, but she'll get over it. She won't. But you can go on thinking that, Harrison.
Did they say how often they will send food?
Every 12 days?
No. However, I suspect they are calculating portions.
They didn't fuck with us when we tried to escape. Certainly not gonna screw us now.
Nice! Can we go get the food now? Hungry.
What did I say about organization?
Mia?
Annie, Harry, Eva, and Val can stay behind to make some space and clean the pantry. If the amount of food is the same as day one, everyone else will be needed there.
Like, what? Hello? And risk people eating all the candy? No effing way. I'm so going. Oh, I call dibs on the alcohol too.
No. Alcohol goes with me.
Fascinating behavior! So savage!
Just fucking move already.
Hi, we're back. Lots of stuff. Hyped.
Eva kept taking photos.
Like for an inventory, a duh. I'm totally going to keep track of each bar of chocolate and each bottle of wine. LOL.
Looks like quite the hoard. Heavy crates given even Geo seems strange.
What's that small black box you're carrying, Geo?
Sussy guy over here got a package.
It seems our captors held their promise. It does rain riches, gifts from above.
Ugh, you make me repeat for nothing. It's just some cigars. Didn't you hear of privacy?
Privacy is a lie!
Feel like I heard that before. Didn't end well.
Gosh doesn't want to share. Can't even take a sniff.
Yeah. Anya would like to take care of the food before it spoils. Can everyone smoke after?
Oh, right. Let's get the stuff into the pantry.
Outstanding selection, I must say. It's not luxury, but better than before.
You can all thank me, XD.
Our survival is echoed from our actions. From now on, I suggest we double our efforts.
Naima said we can request items. We can make a list.
Naima, you're on a first name basis now? What's next? E-date?
Wait, OMG, I'm going to die.
Food poisoning?
No, Swiftgram food posting. I'm like legit going to die. I'll lose so many followers.
You are so surreal, you belong in a Dali painting.
And the Versailles witch is on fire. Burn.
Mon Dieu, as if I'd want to be from a tourist-filled suburb.
Gajus, focus on the items. I bet you're all just hungry.
Anya will get to making food right away.
We really should be helping Annika more.
Vibroyo and I can help make a proper meal. Just this once. After that, I want my private time.
All lies!
Emotional. Is that like emotional damage? But I just really want to say it like emotional humming.
Hey, you.
Cacazzo! Ragazzo, don't sneak up on me!
Oh, sorry. Everyone was curious about the cigars. I see you're still smoking cigarettes. Not eager to try the new ones?
They are for tonight, when I get to relax with a glass of wine. Why so curious? Never had a cigar before?
No, not really.
Didn't your daddy teach you how to puff a cigar?
They smell worse than cigarettes, and cigarettes are bad.
My parents don't smoke. I was told it's bad for your health.
Gesù Cristo, bambino. I won't judge your parents. They did what they could. You're not even a boy, let alone a man.
You have a very interesting view of what a man is.
The role of a man is written in history, from father to son. And in the Bible, too. Amen.
Yeah, it's a checklist. Right after how to properly stone a woman. Ooh, Harrison, the sarcasm.
I take it your father was or is an important figure in your life?
The most. It is the father who teaches a son how life works. If you need help, I can beat you into shape. I have nothing but time.
Thanks. I really hope you mean metaphorically.
Kiddo, you take life too serious. Relax, relax. Take the stick out of your ass. You stay quiet, too quiet, and always follow what you're told. That's no way of living. If you want success, boyo, take the bull by the horns. Make life your pup and fuck it hard.
Do not do that.
I'm sorry, what?
If you don't want to be a doormat, learn from proper men. Make an idol of them, an example.
He's not Italian. He's Italian, not Spanish. Sorry, not Italian. He's Italian, not Spanish. But yeah, effectively, it's signor with an I for Italian. It's like the only thing I know. Signor, cliche. though. What's cliche in Italian? I don't know.
Until then, whatever you need help with, Gio is here for you. Even if you want to talk about fucking it. I know what you're feeling, eyeing those girls up and down.
Okay.
But I won't teach you how to shave your balls.
Bloody hell no, thank you.
Your parental guidance is appreciated, but I'd rather not. Just no.
Change topic, Harrison.
You said you have kids. I'm sure they miss you, and you probably miss them.
I know I miss my parents.
They're the reason I breathe each day. But they're not the only ones I care for. My wife, my friends, everyone in my restaurant. Gio is dad to everyone. I live by a creed. You stand with family. Family and your word is all you have in life.
I'm sure there's some people out there that call him daddy, but we're not going to get into that because it's not a kink I think that's not a kink I practice or agree in or subscribe to or anything like that. He's brash, crude, and occasionally misogynistic, but he means well. Well, that doesn't negate the other shit. Kind of wholesome? How?
It's kind of endearing to see this warm side of you.
A man should have a big heart so he can fit the whole family in.
That just sounds vaguely serial killerish.
But tempered fists to protect them.
And there we go.
Big muscles also helps.
Speaking of a big heart and tempering, I did want to ask you one thing. Mia doesn't know I'm talking with you about it, but do you think the two of you can somehow get along?
Mia? Kido, mi sei niente di nuovo sotto il sole. Nothing new under the sun. She's just a child. I'm not going to be angry forever. She'll learn sooner or later. As long as she doesn't do something stupid, I'm nice. I'll let her know there is no bad blood.
That's good to know. I was fearing you'd hold a grudge.
I hold a grudge like nobody else, but not for petty things. She'll have to try harder.
We're back to having a conversation. Okay. We'll do this one, finish this one day, and call it, because my throat's sore. I hate all of you?
The time.
Louder.
That's too far.
I hate all of you. Oh, ich hasse euch alle. What's with the growling?
How absurd.
Never heard of a death growl. Is that the thing where you're trying to kill bacteria in your throat? It's a singing technique used in death metal and heavy metal, Harrison. Did you not know that? I like German rock. Isaac was teaching me some methods. I guess German rock does sound quite aggressive.
Mate.
It's funny to see a gentle woman like yourself growl her heart out in German. She's German! You should see me when I discipline my siblings. I don't have any vocal skills. People would run away from me. Anyone can sing. It's a matter of skill. No, that is not true. Of course, you need talent to sing. You should gargle toothpaste for what you just said. Talent could be a start, but singing requires skill. Skill you develop. Yes, but if you can't discern the difference between notes... you can't sing. There are some people that just can't sing. For various reasons. In any art form, there's an understanding of technique. Interpretation meets perfection.
However...
Sorry. I was deciding whether I could actually growl or not. I don't think I can. My throat is quite sore. I feel like I've been doing so much talking. I think it's just because it's been a long week at work. And yeah, the dust is acting up my allergies, which means I need to clean, but I haven't got time to clean because, well, I haven't got energy to clean and capacity, and I've not prioritized it. But anyway, Ich möchte eine große hang on. Umarmung. I don't actually know how to pronounce that. But that's basically going, I would like a big hug. Umarmung. So yeah, anyway. Even I had to learn some skills in drawing, even if I was born in talent. Perspective, compositions, values.
Oh, the master knows.
Perhaps a time for Harrison to learn a valuable lesson. You'll be a vocalist when I'm through with you.
Wow!
If Sasha gets involved, called me Haruki. I don't understand, so I'm just gonna leave it. I think it's open source. I can make that happen. Why is she so excited? Humans can sing, machines only imitate. I bet one day an AI will kill us because you said that. Oh, I don't think I can growl anyway. But also, as I said, my throat hurts, so no, not growling. I do not growl. I can purr, and I can roll my R's in French, but I do not growl.
I think
the Emperor
not.
of Hollows is above any code.
Update.
Could change your mind. Before you grab your keywords, you showing me some singing?
You can't
but of course.
even fathom.
Right, okay. Rah. Rah.
Play your
God.
part.
Hey, Jesse.
You know.
Okay, alright. This message is pre-recorded. Well, couldn't you have narrated it then? This message is pre-recorded. Perk up those ears and pay attention.
You don't believe.
The surprise room will be opened in a few minutes. Gather in front of the door. You're about to have a blast. Okay. Good morning. That's Val. This is it. All 11 of us.
Ugh.
That's better be worth it because I'm like totally starving and I like my curves. I get to be making food right after the special door opening. So we just wait here. Does it open by itself?
Hi?
Ah, that sounded like it unlocked.
I don't want to
Damn,
believe.
don't open. Too late. In he goes.
Verwunderlich.
Oh my. Damn it. Everyone pushing to check inside. Can't see properly.
Like, hello.
OMG, let me see.
Eh?
Is that a TV?
Listen.
Move, you're blocking the door. Well, we certainly didn't expect this. Oh, now we get the media room.
What the?
Games, magazines, a DVD collection. Okay, but by day 13, I'd like chew my own arm off. I'd be so bored.
Well, I'll be a monkey's piddling.
it's-
Let's get to it.
God, finally some proper fun. TV must be very expensive, and a pool table, nice.
So
Oh, utterly
boring.
disappointing.
Flags!
What do you mean? Lots of cool stuff here. Board games and video games. Happy. Wouldn't have taken down as someone interested in board games.
Tulem am I.
I was expecting something more. So much drama for so little. Games are an important tool in one's social arsenal.
Merda.
Gio was going insane playing the same phone game again and again. I see some card packs over there. We can gamble.
Interesting.
Gamble on
Proprio come
some high
piace.
stakes.
Oh, the master
Perhaps
knows.
that would be more interesting. What do you think, Harry? Vaguely reminds me of
don't know.
internet cafes. Before we had PCs at home, my friends and I used to go there from time to
Give
time.
me some sugar.
Ah, yes, the days of the LAN party. Where I come from, internet cafes were really the hub for scammers and hackers.
Thinking this
It is curious they would provide so much entertainment. I would have expected them to need us on low morale for the months to come. Oh, he has a great idea. Annie will make food and bring it here. We can have one of those LAN parties. I think it's fair everyone put some effort in before we get to play. Oh man, I want a game. Sad.
Fish?
If you get the food, just make popcorn and put on a movie.
However,
We shouldn't disregard our routine. The games will be here when we return.
Si,
Let the
si.
kiddos be kiddos, ragazza. Relax, relax. A healthy breakfast will give everyone the energy to party all day. Oh, interesting. We, I suppose, did LAN parties at university. But not, like, religiously. I think we should go with my plan, as we always meet up for breakfast.
Listen.
Yes.
Accurate.
Nutrition is very important. I agree with the plan.
Looking
Let's
back.
prep, then bring breakfast here. Holy hell, I'm quite chuffed with this surprise. Okay, so Lumi's still eating. Isaac and Gio are arguing over movies. I'm not going to bother with that. Eva and Chica bending over that pool table. They remind me of a soda commercial. Dan and Val are playing proprietorship. The Friendship Ender game. That game is known for caring only about one's monopoly. Sasha did challenge everyone for a face-off at the arcades, bragged about winning. That's the first time I saw them so energetic, also very competitive. Mia and Annie are setting up Whodunit. I've played that before. Very much a murder mystery. Hope Annie's not too squeamish. Alright, save. Save. Okay. Ooh, we haven't saved for a while. Smash Brothers Melee every night with people in your dorm. Ah. Multiplayer over dial-up. Well, yeah, but we were all connected on the university network, so that's why we could do LAN stuff. That's what a LAN party is. Kind of a LAN party over dial-up. What game to play? Okay, so I'd like to play Whodunit. But I want to just check out the arcade for now, because there's a bunch of achievements. That's why I made a save. Very quickly see what the arcade is.
Fuck, for real?
Damn, this brings back so many memories.
Mate.
Care to share?
Ooh,
Nope. Oh, okay. Why even mention it then?
Sure.
Figured out what we'll play?
is that so?
Also note, there's a shit ton of games here, how to decide.
Mate.
Flip a coin or roll a dice.
Give me some sugar.
Harry boy, for a noob like you, I want to get you into something simple. Give me a sec. Noob? I'll have you know I've played plenty of arcade games.
Ooh,
Do you want to take my challenge on my fave?
Ugh.
I mean, on second thought, maybe not your fave.
Give me some sugar.
Don't worry, Sam, there's going to be plenty of game time. You'll be a pro soon enough.
Sure.
You sure excited about the arcade?
Well, I'll be a
Damn,
monkey's
oh,
piddling.
this one, let's go. Are you going to actually let me play a game? Okay. Oh my god. Right, okay, now we can play games. Alright, Space Rocks instructions. Fire and thrust. Okay, we'll just do a quick game. And this is how I play asteroids. Twirl it, basically. Okay. Alright, so the high score is 4,000. We didn't do too bad on our first go. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I'm very bad at these kind of games. Also, hi Shark, how you doing? Typical. Everyone turns up as I'm about to end the stream. Oh, that was very bad. I preferred my chaos before. Oh no, sorry. It's like me saying, oh, I will be ending soon. It just tends to be like, everyone's like, oh, hi, I'm here. Where's my health? Invulnerability. Okay. Right. Okay. So yeah, there's a bunch of games, and yeah, this is where it gets hard. Seagull barbecue. Okay. I can't get out of it now, so I'm just gonna exit. It's about time for a raid to happen. No, it's fine. Don't feel like you have to leave. I'm just gonna go back to the main menu because, yeah. So, although it just got semi, more open in that there's now games you can play, I'm still not gonna do any more on the stream, because it's just kind of too slow paced. There's not enough happening in each segment, really. So I'm going to leave it here for streams, and I will play this one in my own time, offline. No rules, no rescue, no gameplay. Yeah, it's very much more visual novel than, sort of adventure. So yeah, but not that it's a bad game. It's just not for stream. So yeah, but thanks everyone for watching. Please tune in less than an hour to Leaky Stream, for the Alan Wake-ness. That's where I will be. And then on Tuesday, 8 PM, Jesse and I are going to be co-streaming. Ostensibly, we're going to be doing Telos, but that really depends on Brains. And then, yeah, normal stream schedule hopefully this week. Fair warning, I may be feeling ill just because I have to not take my tablets for a week before I have a procedure thing to investigate why I've been feeling ill. So it may progressively get worse over the week and we may end up not feeling like doing much, or we may want to be distracted. We'll have to see how it goes. But for now, I will sign off. I forgot all my words there. I've been Joe, otherwise known as Angel SK, and I will catch you later. Bye.